They gon' love me for my ambition.
I'm Victor Baez from Club Ambition. All of the most popular sports apps have ways for you to gamble responsibly. Let me show you an example, such as a daily deposit limit. This sets a maximum amount of money that you'll be able to deposit to play on the app. Also, they have wager limits. This is setting a maximum to the amount of money that you'll be able to actually even play. You can set a time limit. This is a set max time that you'll be able to actually be on the app. And getting more serious, you can choose the timeout option. For more information on this, visit ricpg.com. Or you can also visit behindthescreensinfo.com. Shout out to everyone out there in the world. This is Sound from Club Ambition. We are back again with episode 125, aka the birthday episode. It is my birthday. You know, today I did turn about 150 years old. You know, I feel like a fresh new young man. But we are here. Noel's in the building, co-host extraordinaire. Marlon's in the building.
It was a good ass fucking dad. These dad jokes got me up, bro. I swear, man.
Listen. That's what happens when you know, you get older. Providence artist Swifty. Let's start the episode.
You get fucked, you get fucking pop, you get fucking drop. Baby, you too thick, baby, just get on top. Baby, you too thick, just sit on my face. Look, how do I breathe without you with me? All that I need, baby, you my queen. How the fuck do I breathe without you by my side? When you feeling on my body, baby, I'm feeling high. Baby, you my queen, nigga, he could die. You part of the game, love you like my God. I don't mean to offend you. Got a lot of ass, how them jeans even fit you? Baby, you my heart, only thing on mental. Can I be your dentist, babe? I'm tryna fill your dental. Let me get inside. Fuck till the morning, baby, no, I don't get tired. Nigga, they keep taking my bitch, that nigga is fried.
Swifty Breathe right there. You already know, my favorite project out of Rhode Island this year. Watch this. Go check them out. Club Ambition artists, you already know. But let's get it going. A lot of stuff to talk about. If you want to look at the timestamps, they're always available. Look at the description, whether if it's the audio podcast or if it's on YouTube. You can skip ahead, press the buttons on YouTube of the numbers. We are today interviewing briefly a gentleman that is a student who is protesting against his school because they are shutting his school down, the Providence School, 360 High School. And shout out to Mychal, and this is the clip right here. Shout out to everyone out there in the world. This is Sound from Club Ambition. This is the Club Ambition podcast. Real quick, we're going to have a segment here, like we promised. A very, very serious situation that's happening for the state of Rhode Island right now when it comes to the closure of the 360 High School. If you're familiar with the Juanita Sanchez complex building, 360 High School was formerly, I think currently still is, but it's going to be a shutdown, right? It's not shut down yet, right? Yeah. So the process of shutting down is happening, and we have one of the students of the 360 High School in the building right now visiting us, and we're going to get a student's perspective, you know, from the actual people directly being affected with this actual closure. We're going to hear from them right now. Introduce yourself to the people, and welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me. My name is Mychal, and I'm a senior from 360 High School.
And when it comes to the closure of the 360 High School, were you a part of the protest?
Yes. I'm one of the students that actually, started it, the idea of it, because once they told us that, they were going to close down the school and, a little presentation or whatever. Yeah. Me and a couple seniors was like, yo, we should, protest. We should do something about this. Yeah. So... yeah.
Wow. So when did you find out? When did the students find out about the closing of the school?
We found out 2 days after. So they told the teachers first on the way they already made the, the thing was already set in stone. Yeah. Then they told the teachers the next day, and then they told us.
Wow. Yeah. And then immediately, what did you, aside from, planning the protest, what did you all do? Did you speak to the teachers, ask the teachers, or anyone on staff about it?
Yeah, we talked to the principal. We talked to her. We set everything straight to make sure everyone was safe or whatever, anything happens, any possibilities.
And who made the presentation? Who was it that made the presentation to you guys?
Some guy that lives in Pennsylvania. Yeah, he was talking to us. He was saying stuff and being really, really, really rude to kids. Yeah. So, yeah. He was just, saying stuff we have to hear. He's not, really in tune.
Yeah. Being probably very blunt, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then now, fast forwarding, did they give you guys a timeline as far as the students of what to expect going on from now?
This is the last year of 360 High School. Next year is gonna be everyone's gonna, whoever is in 360 High School is gonna get fired and has to reapply to new jobs in the new building or anywhere else. So
Wow.
next year it will be a different school.
And what grade are you in again?
12th.
12th grade, so you're a senior.
Yes.
So were you there for all of your 4 years of high school there?
Nah, I was here. I was in 360 for sophomore, junior, and senior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to Central for my freshman year.
Oh, wow. And what is like the main sentiment like around, like what are some of the actual reactions from the students? Like the main reason, obviously, is being closed, but what are some of the perspectives of how it's affecting them directly? You know, because people say, oh, it's closed. And there was some comments, you know, joking, saying like, why are the kids protesting, walking out of the school if their school's being closed? You know, they should be happy. It's no more class, no more homework, blah, blah, blah. But what's the actual reactions from the students? Like, what are they saying within each other?
Students were mad, furious, crying. Even teachers were crying. Students were like, nah, we can't just let this happen. Like, when everyone always says it, 360 is more than just a school, it's a community. And they're closing down the community. And they're saying that, oh, they want to bring the 360 culture into the new school.
Yeah.
But how are you going to do that if you're firing basically everyone that made that culture?
Yeah.
Culture.
That's crazy. And then what's your plans right now when it comes to protesting? Are you planning on doing more protests? Are the students going to do more protesting? Are they doing any petitions? Like, what's the student actual body? What are you guys thinking about doing right now?
Of course, tweeting, stating facts that we are probably the #1 school in Providence.
Yeah.
And tomorrow there's a press hearing for kids and adults to talk about why we should save 360 High School. And it's happening at 5:30 on, I think, Westminster Street.
Okay, perfect. No, definitely go check out that meeting. And then the meeting that went viral, were you a part of that? Or were any of your family members there for this meeting?
I wasn't there because I had practice because I played basketball. But multiple of my friends were there. I was even shouted out from one of my friends that I helped him.
Yeah.
In many things because he came to the school new, and I was really welcoming and wanted to be his friend.
Yeah. And when it comes to the actual reasoning, they were stating things of the actual school's performance and the grading being lower. What's your experience of seeing this inside the school? Do you see like the kids actually having bad grades? Maybe yourself? Like, is there a sense of like the students actually struggling with the actual courses and everything that's happening?
Not really. 360 is not a hard school, but if you're like doing bad or not like passing a class, you will get support and you will get help. It wouldn't just be like, oh, he's failing, let's brush him to the side.
Yeah.
They will contact parents. They'll do whatever they need to do to make sure that you stay on track. And those kids actually stay on track. They don't just brush it off. They don't just be like, oh, I'm failing, so it's whatever. Nah, we set a stone. We have to pass. We have to go to the next grade.
Yeah. Any thoughts on this, Noel, as well, since we covered this story that went viral last week, and we got, Noel, for those who don't know, he made the connection to bring the student into the actual building right here.
I got a comment and a question because I understand how you feel. Me and Marloon were part of a similar firing back in 2010. Angels of Eris did a mass firing. Bridgeton Middle School was one of the schools. That was the school we were going to. They'd use the same strategy of laying off the teachers and then having them reapply or just get out completely. They did a similar strategy of letting us know, the teachers know first and then us. We did mass protests. I want to applaud you for what you did and your fellow classmates. I was one of the people who helped lead the protest when that happened to us when we was in 7th grade. So I understand how hard that is to stand up to these type of people in this type of situation. Because just like you said, someone in Pennsylvania, I think for us it was some random white woman. Yeah, some random lady. Yeah, that came in and tried to explain to us why our school should be closed. My biggest question is when it comes to the juniors that are going to be, applying for college next year, and then obviously the people in the lower levels, what was their explanation on what's going to happen to these people? Because the juniors have to start applying to college. So, are they going to transfer all your information to another school? Are you going to start over in another school? When it comes to the lower classes, are they starting over as well? Like, I would just like to see what Providence Public Schools is thinking about. Like, are they just going to be jamming kids into other schools and then filling up the classrooms? Was that their strategy? Or are they planning to change 360 in general?
Well, from the presentation from the guy that was from Pennsylvania, he told us, well, I asked the question, what's going to happen to the kids that go to 360? He said that they will go to the new school, the new Juanita, whatever that's called, or if not, if they don't want to go to this school, that they have to apply to other schools, or it's whatever. Like, he was like it didn't really matter if they came to this school or another school. And that's why we were very furious, because he made it point blank period that he doesn't care about these kids.
So that's kind of where my follow-up question comes, because if they're just the same thing they do with Bridgem, if they're just going to close the school down and their rationality is that the school is underperforming, did they explain to you how this new school is going to be better?
Yeah, they said it's going to be a medical school or something, a biotech. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they think it's going to help the kids out because they were talking about something about COVID, that we need more nurses and doctors and stuff for that.
So they want you to like a lot like PCTA, where you're doing a specific trade. It'd be a trade school essentially.
Yeah, and then I asked the question if people didn't want to be in the medical field, and he was like, "Oh, let them go to another school."
Wow.
So that's regardless of whether you live near that school or not.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, some kids can't go to another school. Their 360 is right there next to. They can walk or they can whatever, take the bus. But other schools like Mount, that's far away.
How many students, do you know how many, like, what's the total students that you have? Maybe, or at least, like, your senior class, or maybe?
Senior class, probably like 75 or less than. And then I think the whole total 360 is probably like 400.
Wow.
And that's not a big school, but.
Yeah, no. That's still 400 kids, though.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. Any last words or thoughts that you want to get across out there to the people watching this of Rhode Island, whether it's the actual Providence School District watching this, I'm pretty sure they're watching, or any of the actual people from Pennsylvania, you know, I don't know where, that made this decision that has now changed the lives of 400 children?
All I got to say is think more about the kids instead of the school. Think more about the community, think more about the students, their families, and just don't just brush schools to the side just because it's underperforming. Like, actually think about what's actually going on. Why is it actually underperforming? What can we do to help for it to go more and more up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I commend you for what you're doing. You know, this is something that I wish I had the, you know, sort of drive to do these type of things at your age. You're starting very young, and, you know, this is why the future is bright. This is why we should take care of our students and not necessarily abruptly hit them with, hey, we're going to shut your school down, because it's going to cause a lot of confusion, anxiety, and these kids already deal with this on a daily basis, you know. So, yeah, there we have it. Much love. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming by.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where can they
so
find
much.
you, actually? Do you have social media or anything?
Yeah, my Instagram is TheRealMike1, and TikTok, They Love Mike.
A couple other wild stories I want to get the guys' take on when it comes to Rhode Island. The first one is hilarious, right? So you guys, you know, growing up, you guys drunk Kool-Aid, right? We all drunk Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah.
I was a Capri Sun nigga, but continue.
That's crazy.
Why are you scared to say yes? You drunk Kool-Aid,
I drunk
bro.
Kool-Aid, nigga, of course. But I like Capri Sun better.
Which Kool-Aid though? The one
Kool-Aid Jammers?
The one you make, or the one that came in a bottle?
The
right?
one you make.
I mean, I used to drink the ones you get in a pouch.
Listen,
This is Marlon is
I-
disgusted.
I love Kool-Aid. You know, I love drinking Kool-Aid. You know, growing up, Kool-Aid was a part of the, you know, the EBT, the WIC pack, you know, is a part of my life. Always
Bro,
will be.
One little pack for a whole pitcher, bro, all day.
Oof.
What?
Oof.
Come on.
So right now, I guess, in Rhode Island, there are kids running through fences all over Cranston because there's a Kool-Aid Man challenge. So they're literally running.
The oh yeah and the
Oh yeah! And they're running through people's fences.
I haven't seen this
all over
shit.
Cranston, Rhode Island
No,
today.
they're not.
Bro, literally,
they're
there's
not.
look at the photos. There's
Nah,
photo
bro,
evidence of
there's
this.
no
Bro,
way.
you
There's
know
no
what?
way.
Now that you mention that shit,
Look
No
at this,
way.
I
bro.
kid you not, bro. Yeah, that's what it is.
Police-
They did this shit at my house.
bro.
No way.
Yeah, they did this shit at
Police,
my house.
police are trying to find these kids. It's happening all over
You
Cranston,
can only
Providence.
Do, you can only do it with those fences though.
These fences. Look
Cheap
at this.
as fuck.
These fences, and it's rumored that the Rhode Island fence companies are seeing a big increase in sales. Wonder why.
I wonder if it's the same nigga smashing niggas' cars.
They sent
I wonder if it's
It
the
might be.
same
It might be the
bitch-ass
fence
niggas.
company
sending
behind
the
it,
kids,
running
they
through the
sending
Kool-Aid,
kids.
man.
Yeah.
You know, if you find any Kool-Aid in the trash cans of the
Bro.
employees at the fence company,
They did this shit at my crib. But you know what the funny thing is though? They did this shit at my crib, but they did this shit at my crib like 5 months ago.
wow,
Yeah.
I can't lie to you though.
I didn't know that was a thing.
This is funny as fuck.
I want them
I would do some shit
I
like
want
this.
them to try
nigga.
to do it again because then shit's at bolted down now. So I would love to see them just run into a fucking bolt.
Yo,
This
off
is
the
crazy,
record,
bro.
Can we do it?
Oh, I don't want to do it at all.
I'm down to do it.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
if you
I'll
guys
take the whole fence.
if
with
you
me.
guys have a fence you're throwing
Deadass.
away and you guys want us to run through it, let us know. Or if you want free help destroying any destruction or demolition to a property that has fences like this, you know, just call up some kids and they'll do it for the Kool-Aid Man challenge.
Off the record, my ops. You better not have them fences, nigga. I'm gonna let you know right now. Oh yeah. Oh, you going outside?
Bro, if you
your
get
crib.
caught on camera or on photo running through a fence, bro, they're gonna shut this podcast down.
Nigga, we'll all go to jail. Oh my god.
No, this is crazy though.
That's
I thought
crazy,
it was
though.
like a meme or parody, but this is really happening.
Nah, keep it at Cranston, guys. Cranston and Warwick, they're the ones who have all these fences.
Yeah, and aside from that,
You
you
get
know,
shot in Rhode Island. I mean, improv.
yeah, so there's certain parts of Providence that you should not do this because you will be shot. But aside from that, in reality, they probably wouldn't even have these fences. You know,
when-
these are
when I-
these are definitely
Bro,
wealthy fences.
When I heard that shit, so I was inside and I heard just a fucking big crash. So I went outside and I went outside with a bat. So
Yo.
if I would have caught you, you definitely would have caught a bat to the dome. 100%.
No bullshit. I could just imagine myself at 16. I would have done it just for the joke. I would have took the ass whooping for the joke. Not just my mom.
oh, we know that you would have. We wouldn't have, but you would have
The
because
nigga who's the nigga who fence I went through, you could beat my ass.
No, I
But
used to egg all the houses in Providence.
I did not
FYI.
do that. I did not do that. However,
Between 2013 to 2017.
allegedly, if I had beef with you, you were gonna find a Christmas tree at your house.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Allegedly.
And a toilet.
Yo. Oh my god.
I ran through some construction signs too, some construction cones.
We
like
picked up
niggas,
some cones.
yeah, niggas' houses were getting
Allegedly.
cooked.
This, none of this really ever happened.
Some street signs.
Listen, but we were all kids, but this is something of a level of stupidity that I'm not sure even me as a kid would have done. This is
Them fences are expensive, bro.
Nah,
I'd
they're
be
expensive as
tight.
fuck.
I'd be tight.
these kids must have like minor concussions. Like those like those,
Nah, you can go
they
through
break
them.
that easy?
Yeah,
They break that easy. They're trash.
Bro.
They're
It's
trash.
it's hollow plastic.
Oh, it's just aesthetic then.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
it's a fence aesthetic.
It's
Yeah,
hollow
no.
plastic.
It's an aesthetic for white
Let
neighborhoods.
them try to go. Tell them to fucking try to hit the pole. That one. That's pure wood. Tell them to try to hit that one.
Go and dislocate your shoulder, nigga.
Bitch, motherfucker.
Listen, this is another wild story happening in Rhode Island. You know, a couple weeks ago, we reported on a body being found in the river nearby us in Providence downtown area, in the Woonasquatucket.
You had it.
The Woonasquatucket. I always mispronounce it. River.
Woonasquatucket.
They found a body before. They found another body. Another body was found. This time around, they have arrested 2 women that they believe are responsible for the death of a woman that was found in this river.
Huh?
The women are called Asia Lovett, 34 years old, and Dusty Turner, 35 years old.
These are terrible people.
They have been
names.
charged with murder and conspiracy. Lovett and Turner are accused of killing the 30-year-old Catherine Gascony,
Another terrible name.
whose body was pulled from the river off of Promenade and Bath Street on Thursday of last week. The exact cause of the body,
right there.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
The-
next to the mall.
Rest in
the exact cause of death is still being investigated specifically, but they have been ordered to be held without bail. And Turner is being held at the ACI for unrelated charges. She is scheduled to be arraigned on Monday. This is crazy. This sounds like something out of a movie, but it's not. And today there's another update as well. They have one of the 2 women arrested for the body that was pulled from the river was appearing in court today. She was in court today, Dusty Turner. She was arraigned on charges of the first-degree murder, and no plea was entered, and Turner was ordered to be held without bail. The judge didn't schedule a bail hearing because she said Turner already has a matter pending in the Superior Court. So I guess she's already a criminal, doing something else, doing more crimes and on some other shit.
You ever trust somebody named Dusty?
Fried.
My God.
Fried.
The possible motive of the killing is being investigated. What the fuck is happening in this river? Should they add a net or should they close the river for a while? Like, specifically this river, people keep throwing bodies in this river. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Which is crazy because that river only has water when it rains OD.
It's not even a deep
Other
river.
than that, it's dry as fuck.
Like, these are idiots.
Yeah,
Like, these are
And
idiots.
it runs in the middle of the city. Like, it's not remote or anything like that.
Like, this is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I live in Rhode Island, I'm not throwing sun in a river.
No.
I'm driving to the beach or something, bro. Like
What is
that
going
body's
on?
out of here. No, that body's
Allegedly.
out of here, bro. Allegedly.
What's going on with these rivers, man? Like, that's and it's a woman. Listen, this has to be a crazy story. They're all around the same age, so
think it's a love
I'm
affair?
assuming it must have been like a love affair or relationship. This is they're all in the same age.
They also have terrible names. Dusty and Asia.
Yeah, and it's spelled with a J, AJA.
Asia?
Yeah,
Oh, nah, she's a killer. she will kill you for her nigga.
yeah. Listen, condolences to the family of this woman that's body's been found in the river.
Rest in peace.
No explanation. Like, this is disgusting. You
How
know?
was she murdered? Did they say?
No, they don't know yet because her body was found dead, but
No autopsy report yet?
no. So it's like we don't know if she was choked to death, drowned. There's enough water to drown in it.
No, the autopsies are they determined if a woman did it, because the way women kill is very different from men. Women are less brutal with killings.
Hey,
more
I hate to
petty
tell you
with the
though,
way
but
they
these
murder.
women didn't look very womanly. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I'll
And
say.
you're over there saying Jesus Christ to what I'm saying. This nigga just said.
I gotta be honest. They did not look very womanly. I'm not very shocked by
God.
the news of what they've done.
Wow.
You know, but listen, just gotta be honest.
God bless their hearts.
God bless their hearts. That's it for Rhode Island news. Not a lot of crazy amount of stories breaking recently. But we move on with pop culture. A lot of stuff happening in pop culture. Currently, right now, there's a rumored potential feud between Akademiks and Charlamagne Tha God. Akademiks has always shown Charlamagne Tha God love and said that Charlamagne Tha God is basically one of the reasons that he's Akademiks. You know, a actual, child to son dynamic in a sense, right? He always says that Charlamagne's number one as far as black media. He always gives him the benefit of the doubt, no matter what. He loves Charlamagne. He loves Joe Budden. He loves basically everyone in a sense, but he's very more respectful, I feel like, Charlamagne Tha God. But recently, he had a take about Charlamagne when it comes to politics. He said that Charlamagne is a hypocrite because he was supporting Biden and supporting the Democrats, and now he seems to be teetering the fence and potentially voting for Trump. So he wants, specifically, he called out Charlamagne, and he also called out Meek Mill. Then on Charlamagne's Brilliant Idiots podcast, there was a clip that's now gone viral of Charlamagne calling out people who, according to him, have not liked him for years or had something against him for years, and also are his sons. In my mind, I live in a fantasy. I'm the greatest football player never discovered. I could throw it so well, so far. I run so fast. Yep. I pass that shit to myself. It don't matter in any field or any game. Super Bowl happens every day in my mind. Sign up right now to Underdog Fantasy using our promo code AMBITION. We've partnered up with them to remind you you can play responsibly and you can be Tom Brady. Let's see if you can score a touchdown. Let's see if you can score more touchdowns than me. Impossible. Download the app today for your chance to win some money. Play responsibly. His sons. So people are saying it's Akademiks. It could be. Let's watch both clips for reference here. But hey, another week in podcast wars. There's always podcast beef brewing.
That could also be for Joe Budden.
Okay, so this is the original clip.
I find it funny that people give a fuck about Akademiks and Charlamagne beef.
Listen, it's the two pioneers, one of the biggest
We know
black
that
media guys.
These motherfuckers ain't gonna throw hands. These motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing but chit chat.
Never know. Ak got some hands, I'm hearing.
Ak was crying because some guy said he was gonna.
Wasn't it Wu-Tang that smacked the shit At Charlamagne outside of the Breakfast Club.
Nah, that was allegedly Funk Flex.
Oh,
Do you hear it more or no?
Oh, yeah, it was Fun Flex. Yeah.
Republican Party.
Yes.
So when I hear, oh, Charlamagne coming over here talking about, oh yeah, listen, y'all, we tired of them. Let's listen. I'm like, nigga, you one of the reasons why we even voted for the motherfucking Democratic Party. You need to accept your blame. And then Meek Mill half retarded. Let's be honest. Like no disrespect, but come on.
No disrespect.
Disrespected him.
Yeah,
Disrespected
half
him, and
retarded
then
is
no
crazy.
No disrespect. Because you know what, bro?
Yo.
You might as well just double down and be like,
Yeah.
I mean disrespect when I say that.
You gotta be honest. Meek Mill's a social experiment when it comes to his Twitter account.
You think
He's
so?
a social experiment, bro. He's a social experiment, bro. He
Bro.
tweets the wildest tweets, like, and like he's around billionaires, so you would assume he's up a couple hundred M's low key off investments alone. I wouldn't be shocked.
I want to know if Meek is just trolling us. But
That's what I'm saying. It's a social experiment.
I refuse to believe he's that smart. I'm sorry. That takes another level of intelligence to be fucking trolling niggas like that.
Here's the brilliant idiots clip that No Jumpers media page actually made viral.
All of my sons. And I know you upset because daddy's been neglecting you.
Yo, it's facts.
I love all my sons regardless of how, no matter how y'all talk about dad. That's right. Don't mention daddy's name ever again.
They can't do
No,
that,
they
Sean.
can't. They can't.
Sean, they can't
They
do
can't. They can't. Matter of fact,
Because they need to eat.
whenever you hear my sons talking about me,
Hey, your sons is hungry.
that's right.
Yo, your sons are hungry. They need.
Listen, next time you hear my sons talk about me, just go in their comments and put daddy's not coming home. My sons, some of y'all are my sons.
So, for reference,
And I know-
also, people think that it's Akademiks also because of the hungry comment by Andrew, which is like a jokingly sub at maybe Akademiks' weight. But aside from that, Akademiks has always said like Charlamagne's never been on his podcast. He wants Charlamagne on his podcast. Charlamagne keeps dubbing him for some reason. But eventually, I guess Charlamagne reached out and like their assistants got connected and they were gonna do the interview, blah blah. But then nothing ever happened. So Akademiks felt some type of way, but still shows love to Charlamagne. So he's shocked. He said, "Why this could be a sub?" He doesn't think it's a sub. He's like, "Oh, impossible. He's not coming at me because it's impossible." And then like the comment of like, "I'm never coming home," you know, maybe just in reference of like he's never going on the podcast because he spun him. You know, he got his assistant to contact his assistant. A date was aligned. They rearranged for another date, but never confirmed it. And then now Akademiks has just been waiting. You know, so this is something that Joe Budden's kind of argued as well when it comes to Charlamagne, that he tends to be more biased towards who he does content with, shares spaces with, cosigns, and, you know, he tries to almost be a gatekeeper. And Joe does not like that shit. And he's called him out in the past about it. So this could be maybe Charlamagne doing that again. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think it. I think that it would have to be because when you look up Charlamagne and everything, like online and etc., the only thing that's been happening in the news recently was Akademiks talking about him and Meek Mill. No one else has really called out Charlamagne, you know. But also, Charlamagne could just be bullshitting. He's done this, admittedly, where like he'll just say some random shit
To get a reaction.
and
out
that,
of
like
people.
nothing's happened. Like no one's called him out, and like he'll just say something to like spark it to get people going, you know.
Similar to Shay was doing with Drake.
Yeah, with the Drake stuff when he was saying like Drake, me and Drake are in on this together, blah blah. And they experimented on this same podcast when they did the Taylor Swift take, when they were talking about Taylor Swift's bigger than Beyonce, blah blah. They were trolling, but like they were like, let's do this and see what happens. That shit became viral. You know, months after people kept doing it. We were talking about that with Cameron. Remember we went to see Cameron?
Yeah.
That was that clip.
They were talking about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, not
Bigger
Beyonce.
than Michael Jackson.
Bigger than Michael Jackson. You know, so it could be clickbait. It could be clickbait, but, you know, Akademiks went on stream today to address it, and he doesn't believe that it's him. But the comment section, everyone thinks it's him. It has to be Akademiks, you know. Hopefully, if it is, it's corny as fuck, I think, of Charlamagne, because he needs to, you know, Akademiks has always shown him a lot of respect, and never, even during, like, allegations in the past that Charlamagne's gotten and everything, Akademiks always is, like, riding for Charlamagne. And Charlamagne's never returned the favor, you know, is not open to doing content with him, it seems like. He's trying to almost play like a OG role or like son him, you know, literally with this line right here. But
My only thing
I don't
is
know.
trolling for the sake of trolling is very stupid. I find it very corny. So if let's say Akademiks is in on the joke and they're using this whole thing to see how much spark it could get, it's such a serious topic, the presidential elections, especially with everything going on. I would not want you to use this subject matter to troll for the sake of trolling. Now, if you're trolling to prove a point, like to show something, that's different. But that's why I don't really like these two brilliant idiots. Because at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you should never troll just to troll. Like, sometimes you have to troll to prove something. And this is weird.
Yeah.
But if it's not trolling, he's being a dickhead, he's corny. Because you're right. I've seen Akademiks, like, praise him. I'd be shook because I'm like, I don't be praising nobody.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't really like he
like the way he does Charlamagne.
He'll show like love to niggas and shit. Like he'll
And
be
then hate you right
objective
after.
and then show hate.
Yeah.
You know, like with like Meek, etc. He's cool with Meek, but then he still called him half retarded.
Yeah.
But with Charlamagne, he like shows a sense of respect that's very different. So hopefully it's not the case. I'll keep you guys updated because I see everything when it comes to these gentlemen. So I'll definitely know the juice by next week.
At the end of the day, they're both weirdos.
That's Marlon Vargas, by the way.
Yeah, that is not.
Oh yeah, let me show my face.
Yeah,
they're fucking
show your face, bro.
Weirdos.
Oh my
They're
God.
Weirdos. Charlamagne's a female.
Damn. Yo, wait, did you just gender him?
Did you misgender? What did happen? What was that about?
He's a female.
He said, "Oh, that's a female."
Oh man. Moving on. Breaking news. Literally, as we were setting up to record, Diddy. Brand new allegations for Diddy.
Nice.
Right now. Diddy's
go.
producer and former, I think, videographer or something of that nature. He goes by the name right here.
Orlando Brown.
Rodney Jones.
Whenever the videographer starts talking, you know you're fucked. Because
Yeah.
that nigga was recording some nonsense.
Little Rod, they call him. His name is Rodney Jones, right?
That is a wild
Hell
fucking name, bro.
Rodney Jones is accusing Diddy of sexual harassment
Oh, he was in the free party.
and assault.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the man that produced
Of course he was gonna.
Diddy's album, his newest album.
Of course he was gonna
Wow.
touch him.
His
Little
newest
Rod?
album.
And he's Lil
Curious.
Rod.
And it
He's
gets worse.
He wants to see Lil Rod.
It gets
Jones.
worse. Listen to this. On top of that, when it comes to Young Miami, Carisha has been mentioned in this lawsuit because they're saying that a female cousin
She wanted to see Lil Rod.
of Young Miami sexually assaulted him, Lil Rod, and allegedly attempted to have sex with him in front of Diddy and members of Diddy's staff. Bro, Young
Lil Rod, bro. That's Lil Rod.
Lil Rod.
Nah,
That's
wait
Lil
a minute.
Rod, bro.
Wait a
Lil
minute. Wait a
Rod.
minute. So Young Miami got her cousin to pull up.
It's a
and try
family
to-
affair, guys.
and
There's
try
a
to-
family affair.
and try to blow job this nigga in front of the staff.
They're
Bro,
trying,
the
they're
staff?
They're trying to see what's going.
She likes to get peed on.
Nah, you
She
know
admitted to that.
that's crazy.
And Diddy's the one peeing on her because unless she's with other men with Diddy at the same time, Diddy's has to be the one peeing on her.
Who's on this staff?
Huh.
Lil Rod.
Lil Rod.
Stop, guys. Yo, this is
Does
crazy.
Little Rod have a little Rod?
Nah, you niggas is crazy.
I think, and then, bro, what would be crazy is if Diddy gave him that nickname.
That's
That would
what
be
I was gonna
that would be
say.
crazy.
That's exactly.
That'd
what I
be
was gonna say.
crazy.
That's so demonizing.
Oh my
We
god!
get it. His name is Rodney. Where does the Lil come from? Is he small? How tall is he?
Nah, he gotta be short.
Oh, they haven't. I don't. There's any face of it. There's no.
'Cause, yo,
There's no face or
Diddy's
nothing.
not gonna sexually assault me, take me to freak parties, and
Nickname
then,
me Lil
and then
Rod.
say I got a little dick. Nah, you're not doing that,
Yeah.
bro. Nah. Hell no. Hell no.
Lil Rod.
And
Listen.
you can't say shit, it's Diddy.
He's seeking.
You're Little Rod now.
Little Rod wants from Diddy $30 million.
Wow, it sounds exact, right?
He wants $30 million.
But doesn't that sound exact?
$30 million?
That's the same thing Shorty got.
He wants $30 million.
That's the same thing Shorty got.
You're right.
Listen, man.
This
An
is a
attorney.
specific number.
Diddy's
You know what?
attorney said.
I want 30 million too, Diddy.
Diddy's attorney responded and said that Jones, Lil Rod, reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than transparent attempt to garner headlines. We have an overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones's attorney Tyrone Blackburn, has been ignored. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. According to Jones's lawsuit, in or about August of 2022, Diddy called Jones and requested that he produce several songs on the R&B album, the Love album, Off the Grid, which was released September of 2023 and nominated for a Grammy. Mr. Jones agreed, and his life has been detrimentally impacted ever since, said the lawsuit. Jones alleged that Diddy sexually harassed him and assaulted him while he lived with him in a house in Florida, Los Angeles, and New York, as well as on a yacht that Diddy rented in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Lil Rod's been around.
Man, the harassment and assault included constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Now, here's my thing.
What the fuck? Why that? What's going on here?
Because he doesn't like the Lil Rod.
But here's my thing, bro.
Oh, man.
We got a problem. If this is true, you do the 30 million because you know you can get it because someone else has gotten it. That's the standard of. That's how standards work in law.
Yes.
And especially when you're suing someone.
Yeah.
Now, if he didn't do it and he's fabricating everything and he's trying to just get 30 million out of Diddy, because let's say him and Diddy got beef over something.
You don't know why I think
that fucks every single person who comes out after.
Yes. You know what I think he's doing? You said he helped them produce or write the album that got nominated.
Yeah.
He might not be giving him credit or anything for it. And he's like, you know what, bro?
Or he's not giving him. He probably didn't put him down.
You know what, bro? This is how I'm gonna get my money.
What
these things.
About?
Listen to this though. Because the thing is, this is very specific shit that he's saying, right? So right here he says, on one occasion, Jones alleges that Diddy forced him to watch as he displayed guns and bragged about getting away with shooting people. In a separate incident, Jones said that Diddy shared what he was responsible for in a nightclub shooting of 1996 with rapper Shine.
Okay,
it's
that's
a crazy
specific.
story. And he said a jury, obviously the jury acquitted Diddy.
That is very specific.
No, never mind. That's a known story.
Yeah, it's a known story, the Shine situation. So I guess Diddy had like a rant in front of him or something, like explaining that. When he raised concerns, so Jones went to the chief of staff, Diddy's chief of staff, and he asked her, Coram, and Coram dismissed it, and she told him that it's friendly horseplay, stating that those acts were Diddy's way of showing that he likes him. Like, that's what Diddy does when he likes someone. That's what Diddy's head of staff allegedly said.
These words that they're using is crazy. Friendly horseplay.
He accuses the head of the staff of aiding and abetting Diddy's sexual assault of Jones and working with Diddy to groom him into accepting a homosexual relationship.
I don't know.
Jones alleges that he was forced to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts with them to please Diddy, the freak-offs. To aid the alleged recruit, Jones said that Diddy provided him with an exclusive bad boy baseball cap and required him to wear it to a Miami establishment as a signal to any sex worker that he approached.
What?
Whoa.
That was a little
So it's like a bat signal, sexual bat signal.
Sexual bat signal is the
bad boy hat.
Craziest thing ever.
So now a bad boy hat, if you walk into any building with a bad boy hat, it's a signal to have sex with any sexual worker that approaches you?
I'm going to Miami.
This is crazy.
We gotta
With
try
that
it.
hat on.
No, we have to test it out.
Let's do it.
So the Diddy bad boy, I didn't know bad boy had hats.
Let's do
Let's
it.
test
This
it
is
out.
this is worse than the MAGA hat.
Nigga, let's test it out.
This is
do
worse
it.
than the MAGA hat.
Nigga,
He's
let's get a
trying to
bad
brush
boy's
it off,
hat,
bro. He's trying to
nigga.
brush it
Just
off.
You keep trying
Let's
to
do
brush
it.
it off. We're
Let's
doing
do
it.
it.
We're
Let's do it.
testing this out. We're recording it. Yes, bro.
Let's do it.
Oh
Nigga,
my
let's see if this is true,
God.
And the
nigga.
moment Diddy pulls up, I'm breaking his kneecaps.
Jones says in the lawsuit that he has video and audio
show him
evidence.
something.
There's video and audio evidence. So he has video and audio evidence as well. Because Diddy's team said the same thing. He said he has the same thing back.
I'm scared of him.
He's gonna want to see it.
He says he has hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings of
Not me.
Diddy, his staff, and his guests
Not you.
engaging in serious illegal activity. Damn.
I gotta, bro.
Oh, wait, let's keep it going because this keeps getting crazy.
This nigga's into it.
I didn't know it was this detailed. I thought it was just like a quick lawsuit. He said in the lawsuit that he believes Diddy drugged him on February 2nd of 2023 because he woke up naked, dizzy, and confused in bed with Diddy and two sexual workers.
Nah.
Bro, in a response to request for comment, Jones's attorney said that he used a Latin term, res ipsa locutor, which loosely translates as the thing speaks for itself, referring to the lawsuit. The lawsuit speaks for itself. Jones said that the suit he was under implied work for hire agreement and was not compensated for the songs he produced on the Love album.
There you go. Boom.
So he wasn't paid for the music he made on the Love album, the
Told
album
you.
that was nominated for a Grammy. The labels did not immediately respond for requests to comment either. Yeah, and this is after Diddy has been sued by 4 women of sexual assault. Diddy also with obviously the lawsuit that he settled with Cassie that went viral. Yeah, the Diddy who survived. No, Diddy Do It. The Diddy Do It surviving Diddy.
Vic, I pray this guy isn't lying.
Bro, my thing is this though, guys. When you think about it, right?
It's a convenient number.
Not even that. It's the timing of this. The Cassie shit and everything that's been that allegedly has happened. Unfortunately, if it did happen, years ago. This was like throughout the years, like literally the recent one that they the photo of the young girl in his lap in the studio. That was like in the 90s, I believe. So old, such an old photo. Now, this was the Love album.
Yeah.
2022 to 2023. This is recent. So this is the most recent Diddy allegations we've gotten. So this is more of a bombshell in the Diddy story because this is not necessarily gonna be if Diddy were to if Diddy were to go to trial and be like, yo, I'm a changed man. Changed man. You had Mr. Jones naked in your bed with 2 sexual workers and he was dizzy. Why was he dizzy? Did he? I mean, why was he dizzy?
I don't question survivors of sexual assault.
What was it? Oof.
But I pray to God this is real because, bro, on my mom's, he's just gonna fuck so many people over.
This is crazy.
Bro, because if the 30 million is what's bugging me, and the way that this story sounds a lot similar to Cassie's, like, when it comes to sexual assault, there's like a lot of books that have been written about it. When people start doing false accusations, you can tell because they start trying to like mimic the whole case to someone else. It just doesn't.
It's a copy and paste when you're trying to copy off of someone in a test or some shit.
That's why
you got the same answer, but you tweaked it a little bit.
That's why I hope this is not a lie. If it's not a lie, I hope he gets justice. I hope he gets paid. But I hope it's not a lie because the thing is, Vic, if there's other victims out there and this nigga gets caught capping, oh my
like
God,
actual real victims.
Niggas is cooked, bro.
Yeah,
anyone else that comes after is done.
We shall see because obviously, this is breaking fresh news, but
this is crazy.
It's crazy, and on top of that,
and it's a man now.
Exactly right. This is a whole different perspective where it implies more of like the homosexuality that Diddy allegedly, slept allegedly with Ja Rule, etc. A lot of these rumors have always been around for years. Usher. Young Usher.
Usher being
so
gay.
It's like, oh, damn, right? And these rich people in general, they tend to, explore the fan. You guys know.
And there's a lot of Twitter misogynists who defend Diddy right now.
Nothing.
No, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The thing is, Diddy still has a fan. Diddy has supporters because there's a lot of misogynist men who try to discredit women and say women are lying.
And I was like, oh, is a man lying? And it's a black man. It's not not a white man. It's a black man. Lil Rod. Sounds like he's from around the way. That's like a nickname from a nigga from the hood. My boy Lil Rod. Lil Rod, you know what I'm saying? He was slinging that rod in the street.
There's only 2 reasons why you can be called that name.
He was towing that pistol.
You guys got to stop.
Or packing that eggplant. It's one of those, bro.
Nigga,
or not.
You're not.
Lil Rod.
Lil Rod not packing an eggplant, bro.
There's 2 reasons, bro.
Oh, so I'm not talking about this. This is crazy.
He's actually short, and his name is Rodney. Obviously, we know that. Or he got a little Rod.
Yo, if Diddy gave him that name.
And if Diddy gave him that name,
Diddy's going to hell.
Fucking crazy.
Diddy's going to hell. Diddy's going to hell regardless. Because, yo, if I ever wake up next to Diddy and strippers and not know where I'm at, I'm killing myself.
I'll be scared for my life. Listen, also, shout out to Hitmaker. Hitmaker Youngberg, formerly known as Youngberg, rebranded to Hitmaker. One of the most popular producers right now. Like, he has, last year, I think he had, 120 placements. Everyone wants to use him for writing, producing, connections. Hitmaker. So Hitmaker actually went off and called out Diddy over the weekend on Joe Budden's podcast on Patreon. He went on Joe Budden's podcast and he called out Diddy because Diddy, according to him, reached out to work with him. Yo, what's up, man? I want to work with you, blah, blah. You're the hottest one right now. I need you on the album. He went. He sent him a pack of music. Whoa. And what'd you say? Scared me.
He said, whoa.
And then Diddy, he didn't want to work with him. He cut him off. And Diddy took the producers and the writers that he had on the music that he sent him. So he basically took Youngberg's sauce, Hitmaker sauce, allegedly. And he worked with, he called the artists and Youngberg was finding out about this. And he called him out on Joe Budden's podcast. He's like, yo, this guy literally took my whole flow, my whole thing. Yeah, I guess he produced the French Montana album, which we're going to talk about soon, the intro, Hitmaker. And he said, That's why right now you hear Diddy on it. Like Diddy do whatever it was. He took my tag off, etc. He took everything off of it. You know, because I guess he executive produced the whole French Montana album, Hitmaker. So Diddy is not doing business right with people. And this was recent.
On top of being a freak?
Yeah, so it's like people are already calling him out. So Diddy's has a bad track record. So we'll keep you guys updated. Young Miami, Akademiks is gonna be on your ass tonight. He is gonna do a 5-hour stream probably.
Without a doubt.
Just fucking. Oh man, his big Ak is in full session.
Ak is about to like accuse your entire family of sexual assault.
Yeah, he's gonna go off.
Isn't that Shorty best friends with that guy that wants him though?
Oh yeah, Saucy Santana gonna get involved, and people always had allegations. Saucy Santana hanging around Diddy with
You
my
think
Young
Diddy's
Miami.
fucking saucy, bro? Nah, that's crazy.
If he's taking Lil Rod down,
Nah, that's a big nigga though.
Saucy Santana gonna
Saucy
join.
Santana's big as hell.
That BBL
Yeah,
Saucy Santana
listen,
got someone paid for
It
it.
might be. Yeah.
Diddy got that
Oh
shit.
my God.
Diddy got that
Make-
bussy.
make the
Got
pic.
that bussy reupholstered.
Victor put in two and
Sorry,
two together,
parents,
bro.
listening and watching.
That Badusi going crazy.
That Badusi going crazy.
Listen,
I'm
man.
gonna
Don't
let
throw-
you niggas
he's
get
about to
the
throw
jokes
up, he's
off.
about to throw up.
Nah, let you niggas get your jokes off. No
Moving on
problem.
though, another Diddy story, kind of, because he is a bad boy artist, French Montana. Oh my God, French Montana.
Oh, we should have had the #1 fan here.
Oh
for-
my God, French Montana
Don't make me start the dick eating motions.
dropped his brand new album, which was a series of mixtapes, right? Mac and Cheese 5. Dropped over the weekend, and French Montana is trying to cheat code the system with the music industry. TikTok has made it a trend
He left.
for people to speed up people's music to the point that people started releasing sped up
own sped up
versions,
versions. Bro,
slowed down versions
And
of
calling
their
them
music.
something else on Apple.
Yeah.
Music,
He
making money
left
off
no
it.
room for anyone to take advantage.
French Montana went ahead
He said, "I got it."
and did it for his entire album. That's right. His whole album right now, when you search up French Montana, when you were opening up Spotify on Friday, all you saw was hundreds of French Montana songs from the album. Why? Because French Montana released an a cappella version, a regular version, an instrumental version, a slowed down version, and a sped up version, and a version of all the versions. So he has literally 6 versions of his album available right now, including one version of the entire catalog
Versions.
of all the versions, and it's 126 songs. Even the fucking interludes have acapellas. Bro,
I hear it.
this is crazy, right? This is crazy. Now, how effective is this going to be?
It's his best project.
According to our friend Edwin, it's the best
it's his
French
third
Montana
best.
album that's ever dropped.
Top
His best
3.
project.
Top 3.
Top is up there. Now, I heard some of it. I think it's okay. It's okay.
I said no Coke boys, nigga. That's it.
But it's
What?
like
That's not
interesting.
free the wave.
Like, it worked in a sense of like it went viral. To this day, they're still all over Twitter. They're clowning him. The TikTok you sent me, there's a viral TikTok of it. People are talking about. We're talking about it. It's got our attention, right? Because like, what the fuck? Who like what the what? Why would you do this? But it's smart business. But at the end of the day,
Oh, smart ass business.
if none of these songs take off, then it was like a money grab. Like you did it for nothing. You literally did it for nothing. You know. Now,
What was the last?
other artists do this shit.
The one with his face on it. It was a good album.
No. What was the last? Oh, his face on it.
It was like
That shit
Jungle
was like,
Rules?
That shit was like 4 years ago.
No, it was like a blue
Montana.
One. It was like
that's
a blue one.
that's the
I
one.
think it was
That's
Montana.
The one with the famous Sway Lee song, right?
No, I'll tell you right now.
I was gonna say, what was the last French Montana song that stuck?
That's French, man.
The
I
Sway
know,
Lee track.
guys. Edwin, I know that Sway Lee's on this album, right? I think "Wish You
Coulda
Well"
has
is
it.
"Wish You Well" on there. I wish you well. I
Yeah, it
wish
is.
you well. He was trying to push that one. It was not sticking. He was trying to push it though. I wish you
Oh,
well.
his last album, Coke Boy 6. And then before that, it was Montega. And then this one was actually good. They Got Amnesia.
They got amnesia. Remember we were talking about they got amnesia?
Oh, the
They
one
got
that
amnesia.
The one he has a fake like the pecs.
Yeah, the AI pecs or like
Them
the
AI packs are nasty.
or the surgery pecs on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, shout out to French, but yeah,
Don't ever do that again.
don't do that shit again. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Moving on though.
That Kanye West song on that album's trash.
Yo
The
man,
beat was hard.
Speaking of
Beat go off.
over the weekend, we're keeping it in order. Let's keep it just in order of music. I want to keep it more cohesive. Beyonce. You know, I'm a part of the Beehive. Shout out to the Beehive. You know, if you're watching, I know you're watching. You're always watching. I love the Beehive. Beyonce has gone #1 in the country with a country song. Fuck, hold on. Don't give me a second. I'm gonna remember it.
I ain't hear that shit, nigga.
Fuck, and I'm gonna look at the lyrics. I gotta look at the lyrics. I know how it goes, but I forgot how it goes. Okay, this ain't Texas. Woo, ain't no hold 'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. #1 song in the country. At first I was like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, I respect the move business wise, but out of the 2 songs, I love the other one. 16 carriages carry away. It's like more soulful, but still country. This one was like straight country, like pop country, like the stereotypical radio country, Miley Cyrus energy. Bro, #1 song in the country. And guess what? We spoke about this in the past. I predicted this type of shit. Drake dropped a brand new music video, top of the year, off of Scary Hours 3 with Morgan Wallen in it. He was just casually hanging with Morgan Wallen. No one's ever seen him with Morgan Wallen before. What the fuck is going on? I said it. Drake this year, we're going to get it. It's not happening yet. We're going to see it, though. He's going to do country music. Beyonce's doing a country album. She's #1 in the country with a country song, right? Morgan Wallen last night, I don't even know. I think that's how it goes. You guys know how it goes by any chance?
No,
I feel
don't.
disrespected that you're asking me what a country song.
I would assume maybe a little bit. You know why? Because it was #1 in the country for 16 weeks straight last year. Morgan Wallen's song last night.
Respectfully, and I mean this with all due respect.
No, 100%. We all mean that in here.
Respect.
We don't want to get we don't want no beef with any country stands.
No. With all
I
due
haven't
respect,
experienced that
and
yet, but I'm
being
scared
serious.
to because they're actually toting.
I mean this shit with all respect.
They would throw cow poop in our mailboxes.
Can keep country music. Keep it.
Oh.
I actually
Respectfully.
What
have
about
a
this
take.
though? Post Malone. Post Malone is also previewing country music, and allegedly his next album might be country. You know?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't even heard the album that just dropped.
Listen, it was the highest success that country's ever faced last year as a genre, because remember #1 was hip hop. No, it got taken down last year.
Yeah,
Why?
country's been
Country
going
became
hard.
#1.
Country's been going hard.
And over, they said about 50 years, they never seen this level of consistent popularity, mainstream level with country music.
Wasn't there like one artist blowing up and shit, but he's like extremely racist?
Morgan Wallen. Well, he's not extremely racist, but there was a video of Morgan Wallen
Saying the N-word?
saying the N-word that went viral. And then he apologized. He got co-signed by Lil Durk.
Nah.
His album blew up. Biggest album of last
The
year.
one I'm talking about, I think he's like
Or maybe the year before.
He's like a fat country
Jelly
guy.
Roll? Jelly Roll blew up. The guy with tattoos, a fat guy with tattoos.
Yeah.
We got Luke Bryan. I think it's Luke Bryan right now blowing up. Zach Bryan, my bad. Zach Bryan. I was looking these guys up. Zach Bryan. Luke Combs is blowing up right now. He did a rendition of Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. He did the remix or like the remake and it's blowing up. But
I just can't do country.
what do you guys think? Me personally, I was on the fence. But the more I'm listening to the Beyonce songs, you can ask Deja, bro. I was riding around this weekend playing country music. I'm in it. I'm for the ride. I'm with the ride.
I'm not surprised with him.
I'm with the ride. And maybe it's
I'm
because
not
I watched the
surprised
Elvis movie. You know what I'm saying? So I saw,
that shit ain't got nothing to do with it.
bro.
I'm gonna let him go.
I saw the idea of, these.
Elvis with country.
Well, he was doing country, but it was rock. But it was a sense of country. But the idea of
That nigga just robbed a bunch of black people. That's what he did.
But that's what's going on. Beyonce is not doing nothing necessarily that's like unorganic or inauthentic to her. She always had a sense of country. She's from the South. She's from Houston. Black people, you can argue, are obviously the source of
they are.
country music. So it's like full circle moment.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree with that.
It's just that historically, especially in black culture, our recollection of country music, like I was saying in the reaction, people were kind of making like laughing, like, oh, that's not what's happening. But it's like you would think like, oh, country music. Oh, you think racism, especially white people being racist.
You do.
You think
Incest.
incest. Let's go fuck our cousins again tonight. Why not? Because I'm gonna blow my brains out tomorrow. That's like, oh shit, another hit, right?
Banger.
But there's like they're calling it alternative country that's been happening with these young guys.
They're throwing alt in front of anything nowadays.
Yeah, because they suck with subgenre names, so like that's what's going on. But like these younger like country guys, similar to the Mexican stuff that's been happening, the Mexican bandas and what they call them?
Stupid.
What's the name of the
Peso Pluma and all them.
No, but what's the name of the banda? Like is it just banda? Banda Mexicana.
I know
the
what he's talking
genre?
about. The
Yeah, but
genre,
there's like a name for them
There's a
like, when
name
they do
for
that
them.
shit.
No,
Son
no,
mucho de ellos.
There's different. There's corrido. There's
Corrido. Okay, bueno,
there's
corrido.
There's banda. There's
Like Fuerza Regida. That's like a corrido band
Yeah, I
now.
know what you're talking about.
They're
I forgot
young
what the other
people
one's called.
making this music, right? That's traditionally we grew up to, and maybe like our younger generation is annoyed by. But then everyone's growing up, so now those people that were kind of kids when it was getting annoyed by that shit, getting influenced by it, and they're making it. That's why we're getting those bands. Fuerza Regida's on Aiden Ross's stream with fucking chains, bro. When have you ever? We never saw that growing up. Like the classic Mexican bands with
What?
chains
No, they
and
did, bro.
Rolexes.
Yeah.
No, I would assume they had money because they always had, because they had like expensive leather.
Look,
And if you know,
no,
you knew,
bro, listen.
right? But
And
niggas
then
never
them-
saw them
them
dressed
old-
like rappers. Now they're dressing like rappers.
No, but dressed like cowboys that wear chains and shit like that. 100%.
So that's happening now in country. That's what we're getting now in country, where like the younger people are making that country music, and like it's becoming more trendy and blah blah blah. Everything is like phasing, and you know what I'm saying. And there's another example, but I forgot off the top of my head. What's going on here? You gonna say something racist?
Nah, I'm just not gonna piss niggas off. That's why.
Go ahead.
Say
You
your
gonna piss off all the
honesty.
Let me
put this
Say
shit
your
on you.
honesty.
Yo, first off, my nigga, first off, mainstream country music is racist as shit. It's rooted in racism. You remember that fucking white nigga that made the song talking about not in my small town?
Try that here in a small town.
And all the
See how
fucking visuals
far you're making here.
with BLM.
I kind of like that song. That's just
That's
it
cool.
goes?
No, it's literally how it goes. It's him in him basically saying that if the BLM people tried to riot in small towns in the South,
They'll
they
get
would
killed.
get fucking slaughtered. Fuck that shit.
That's hilarious.
No, yeah, they're racist as shit, and it's very obvious. It's rooted in this
People
like
love shit like that.
no, they love it. It's small town, Southern, Christian, misogynistic, patriarchal society. That's what that is. Cool, whatever. That's the hardcore of Southern America.
Yeah.
My thing is when it comes to rappers and Beyonce, yo, they stole y'all niggas' sound. The Southern preachers, this is like MOK shit, like real early. Like when niggas was in church, humming, singing in the South, the black pastors and preachers, the white people heard those hums.
Yeah.
And the way they were doing the Negro spirituals and shit, and they were like, that shit hit. I'm gonna make Southern music. That's where country music comes from. That's why when you're talking about the song where it sounds mad like
Yeah.
spiritual, that's actual country music. That's what it really sounded like. That was real black country music, real spiritual music. I hope they do that. You do this mainstream racist shit where even if they make it, they're never gonna win a country award. There was this whole thing that happened. I think Country Awards are on AMG, some shit like that, or is it on? What's the channel that they be having it on? The Country Music Awards.
It's on the country music television, CMT.
CMT, there we go. Yep. So CMT.
I know too much, bro.
Was it Beyonce or like Halle
I'm
Berry?
disappointed.
Somebody did something around country and they wouldn't let them get on stage.
Yeah.
They like wouldn't like get them. They wouldn't let them get the award or some crazy shit. This whole country.
Wasn't there a shooting at a country music award? Remember?
I don't remember that, but I remember
No,
someone.
I think
Or festival.
bad, I
No,
cut you
festival,
off.
festival.
Yeah, apparently like
At a festival.
when the whole Travis Scott thing was happening, we looked up if anything like that
There
happened.
was one
and
before.
and it was at a country thing.
Yeah, someone got blasted.
that
A bunch
kind
of people got
that
blasted.
makes sense. Keep going though.
But that was my thing, bro. Is like they didn't let the artists receive the award or perform at the music. I think it was Beyonce couldn't perform because they were black. They were saying it was other reasons. It was because they were black.
Yeah.
Mainstream country music, the music Taylor Swift came up off, is inherently rooted in racism and black culture. Very
Yeah.
sadly, I don't want black people touching that shit. Make the shit that you can't that it started with, the full circle thing. The shit that it originated with. Give me that soulful, wavy shit. Make it yes sound. But don't give me that mainstream bullshit these niggas be on talking about. I'm on a country road in a small town in America. Nigga, fuck your small town. And fuck America. Fuck you talking about, bro. Fuck that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
They're gonna
bro.
put a couple horse boots inside of Noel's face and slam him
Oh,
down.
without a doubt. They're gonna cancel me in the comments, but I really don't care. Because first off, majority of Southern culture is not even theirs. The whole boots and cowboy shit, you stole that from the Mexicans, you bastards.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
And the Native Americans, the whole cowboy thing, that whole genre, there were black cowboys. There were Native American cowboys. There were Mexican American cowboys. It was not white people. Fuck.
It's true.
I'm tired of this shit.
It's true.
Your whole culture built on stealing
It's true.
shit from people,
that
bro.
That shit runs in my dad's blood, bro.
That's true. That's true. Your dad has like a dozen.
My dad's a diehard cowboy.
We gotta get some hats, bro, for the Beyonce album reaction. Cause that Beyonce album, country album,
I'm not.
It's gonna be
reacting to
crazy,
that.
and I hope she wins it. I hope she wins the Country Music Award.
I
hope
heard
she does.
she's sampling one of the biggest country songs of all time from Dolly Parton, and
Good.
she's gonna remake it allegedly.
Good.
So,
Steal white culture.
If she does that shit, bro, she's gonna be crazy.
Y'all got that. Y'all got that.
Nah, that shit'll be hard. I'm fully with Vic. I'm glad this is happening.
No, you guys are. Yeah,
Because you wanna know what the
guys
fuck
got
happened to us? We made hip hop. These niggas stole that shit, and now it's ass. So you know what we're gonna
That
do
is
now,
cheeks.
nigga?
That is cheeks,
We're gonna
though.
steal your fucking sound, nigga.
You hear that, Jack Harlow,
You hear that,
motherfucker?
sucker?
You
hear that
fucking
shit?
Jack Harlow?
Yo,
Nah, Jack Harlow makes good music.
No, I know.
yo,
I'm just joking.
Drake
I'm just
is
joking.
gonna have cowboy boots. Hold on, let me get
Bro,
I get this in the
that
shot.
pants
This
is too
big,
tight, bro. Put that shit down.
this big. Cowboy boots
Demasiado,
this
wow.
long. Cowboy boots this long. My dick is out.
Looking like a little, you got a little rod. You got a little rod in
There
there.
gonna be a rod right there.
Little rod up
There's
in them
gonna be a rod
pants.
right there, nigga.
Got a
Fuck we
little
talking
rod
about,
in the
nigga?
khakis.
Oh my, I can't wait till Drake steals everything from you niggas.
Oh my lord.
The way you niggas been stealing shit from us, nigga, we here, nigga. Guns blazing, nigga.
The Beehive is in full effect
I love that.
because the Beehive
head
called
hurts
up.
now.
They're calling up all the radio stations, and they want country radio stations to play Beyonce because it's a Beyonce country
Song
music.
music.
Officially the genre. She's not like she's
love
like,
it.
yo, this is country music. There was one radio station that emailed back one of the Beehive fans and said that we don't play Beyonce here. We play country music. You know, and it was going viral. So people are like, oh, okay, it's already happening, the blackballing of Beyonce and the country music. But I genuinely think hopefully this country music station didn't know it was a country song that Beyonce, they probably were getting spammed by the Beehive.
Right, though.
But at the same time,
Or they're
if they
racist.
work at radio, it's their job to know that
They're
it's a
racist.
Beyonce country song.
You think
Look at
they're
the fucking single cover, the cover art. She's wearing, it's country, man. Like everything's country.
Yo,
Like
Vince.
it's like obvious, it's country music.
They're racist.
You know? And then Lil Nas X. When Lil Nas X did it, blew up, right? That song. I think it's still to this day the biggest song of all time, like numbers wise, right? But
Did it win any country music awards?
I don't think so.
Marlon, can you check?
Or maybe look up
The one with Miley Cyrus's dad. Check that version.
Billy Ray Cyrus, Lil Nas X, Old Town Road
Country
Awards.
Music Awards.
Or country awards?
Yes,
Okay,
there's a
specifically country
music
awards.
Yeah, there's a country music award.
That'd be crazy. I think they performed there. They performed somewhere live. Remember that shit was dope as fuck.
That shit was dope. It might have been the country music awards.
Yeah.
It might be getting better, but also if Billy Ray wasn't on the song, they wasn't never gonna do that.
But my thing is like when that happened that year, there was a trend of people doing that type of music, right? And people tried it, but none of the legendary acts. It was just like young niggas like coming up, like the young artists, like trying to do some country wave, blah blah blah. Didn't stick. Now years, like how many years ago was that? Probably like 3 years now.
Yeah,
3 years later,
3 years ago.
the wave is catching on to the
Says
Official Legends.
Old Town Road won in the musical event of the year category. That's pretty much it. Nothing country related.
not the country related.
So this is my question.
It probably
for them.
definitely won Song of the Year and etc. Not the Grammys, but everywhere
It
else.
says musical event of the year. My head hurts after that fucking cough, yo. Oh my god.
Yo, so let me ask a real deal question in the room. These black niggas start making country music. How do you think white people are gonna react to that? Truthfully.
This is gonna be Beyonce.
I would like to see that beef.
Beyonce's gonna shake the industry, bro. Because if there's someone that's gonna do country, is gonna do it right,
It's Beyonce.
it's Beyonce,
She's gonna take #1 from them.
bro.
If Drake
believe
does it, he's taking it too. Vic, how do you think they're gonna react?
I mean, they're probably gonna react like that radio
But
station.
it depends.
They're not gonna accept it, but
It depends. This is my thought. My bad, guys. I cough so hard, my fucking head feels like it's about to blow up.
be careful.
If they if they feature some of like the bigger country artists,
He's not wrong.
they'll be safe.
He's not wrong.
Taylor Swift being one of them.
Taylor
No.
Swift hasn't done. She hasn't done country in a year.
Don't matter, bro.
She'll
but
come back for Beyonce, bro.
If I'm telling you,
She'll do pop. She'll do that. She'll do
if
anything with
they
Beyonce.
do these albums, you know, Beyonce, Drake, and they don't put these white country artists on right now, they gonna get attacked. But if they do, they'll be alright.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Speaking of music, brand new album this Friday. ScHoolboy Q is dropping Blue Lips.
excited for that one.
Shout out to our brother ScHoolboy, the TDE camp. We're excited for that album dropping Friday. He was hanging out with Jay-Z today. Posted a photo with Jay-Z. He showed Jay-Z the album. Hip Hop Twitter is the reason that Jay-Z listened to the album because I guess ScHoolboy Q texted him a tweet by Joey Hip Hop. Shout out to Joey Hip Hop on Twitter. I talked to him a lot, and he tweeted, Hove should listen to the album, the ScHoolboy Q album, and then I guess ScHoolboy Q just texted Hove, Jay-Z that tweet, and then Jay-Z was like, haha, LOL, all right, bet, let's do it. There's sometime this blah blah blah. He gave him like a date, and they planned it, and they did it, and I guess there was like certain songs he was like, I run that shit back, like run that back, like run that like, so I think that this might be the best album that we're gonna get this year. But then we might get, obviously, J. Cole. The J. Cole's really not confirmed. I'm pretty sure he's going to drop this year, but it's not really confirmed yet. He might scrap it for next year and just drop something else this year. But as of right now, I'm very excited for the ScHoolboy Q album. So we shall see. That's happening this Friday. Moving on, let's stay within music. Kanye West today called out Adidas because Adidas is planning to drop Yeezys. Literally this week, they're dropping Yeezy 350s, unauthorized by him. According to him, it's a colorway that he's never created. There's fake colorways that they're creating without his authorization, and he's calling them out, and he wants people to not support them, not buy them, and also he wants them to respond to him because he feels like they're hypocritical because they are suing him, and they're not paying him, but they're dropping his products. Oh my God. So Kanye West made this post. We'll watch it right here. I believe the Bluetooth should still be connected. That way we can hear it. But he posted this on Instagram, like about 30-second long clip, talking to the people.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. It's not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and
wow,
they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to rape an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
This is like a week later after he sat and ran into the head of Adidas, and it seemed like they were going to work on their relationship, etc. There was rumors of that, but now he's back calling them out. So listen, I assumed that he didn't like this because it was like previewed, like the lineup for the Yeezys they were gonna drop, and last year they kind of like announced it, but they never really dropped technically any Yeezys after him that were new. It was just like his old shit, but like re-released them. Now they're rolling out like new ones that literally are like new colorways and shit. And in my opinion, they look worse. They look ugly. But there's a fandom with this product where this product is damn near, in a lot of people's eyes, bigger than him. There's people in DR that just know Yeezys, and they probably never heard a Kanye West song in their life, but they'll rock the Yeezys. It's like the Jordan shoes. Probably never watched a Michael Jordan highlight clip in your life, but you love the shoes, because it's a whole different market now, the industry of apparel clothing. So the question lies here with, is this gonna be, a huge financial burden for Kanye? Or is it going to be now a financial burden for Adidas? Do you think people are going to really boycott this shoe and not support this release? Is this going to be on shelves and they're going to have to fucking just like scrap the whole thing? What's going to happen with these new Yeezys?
I think
They sitting.
they're sitting.
They gonna sit.
They'll sit because the fans won't buy them. Because Vic has a point. They'll sell a little off name, but the fans aren't going to buy them. The bots aren't going to buy them because those resellers don't see value in it.
They're not reselling. They haven't been reselling.
Yeah, they're not going to resell. My thing is this.
Shoe culture's dead.
Here's my issue with this entire thing. This goes back to why the actors are striking.
Yeah.
And this goes to his whole Nike situation. Red Octobers are still dropping. Variations of them.
Yeah.
And
they're like leaking them, sourcing them out.
So when the actors are saying, how can you take my image and my voice, AI it, and use it to make content?
Mm-hmm.
The movie industry was saying, well, you gave me your right to use those exact words, that exact image. If I alter it, legally speaking, I'm not at fault. I think we have the same problem here. Kanye can say, well, this is my shoe. I made it. It's my creative thought. It's my image. My image gave this value. Not Adidas. It was me, the artist, who gave this value. But Adidas can immediately say, well, you gave us the right to this design. We can alter it as we see fit. We have to have that conversation of like, how far are we going to allow corporations to do whatever we want with what we make? If, you know, when I act, that is a form of art. Are you allowed to just take that just because you have legal ownership over it?
Mm-hmm.
Same with Kanye West. Can Nike and Adidas do whatever they want with the shit he made in his name, using his image and his likeness and the things that he did over the years to build that image, just because he no longer has ownership of that creative thought, that like design itself? Like it seems so evil.
Yeah.
Like it's not him, because what are people like? You just said it. Niggas don't know Kanye, so if they see the shoe, like, oh, that's Kanye. It's like, no, nigga, that's Adidas.
Yeah. And aside from that, I mean, we already saw forms of this. Like, it happens all the time. Like, I think James Harden is dropping a brand new shoe and it's with Adidas, and it's called Proud of Me or Proud for Me. And they look like Pradas. Like, it's inspired by Pradas, but they look like the old school Pradas everyone would wear. People always see, like, you know, inspiration, renditions, the Yeezy slides. Right after Yeezy slides, Adidas dropped some foam slides. Everyone has now foam slides. You know, that impacted culture on a major level. Like, these white suburban kids will rock their Essentials hoodie with their Essentials sweatpants and their Yeezy slides and their Nike socks. You know, that's their gear right there. So, you know, he was calling out people back then. I think he might have had a legal situation with Zara and like maybe H&M, et cetera, for like making fake versions of shoes that look like Yeezys, et cetera. But the IP, the intellectual property, is always like being played with. But imitation is obviously a form of flattery, like Virgil Abloh always famously said. You know, once he saw his clothes in Chinatown being bootlegged, he knew he made it. You know, when he saw the Pyrex shirts in Chinatown, he's like, oh shit, I made it. You know, because that's when people are fucking with your shit. But with Kanye, I feel like if he doesn't have the billions that he used to have to back him, and he doesn't get, you know, the proper legal team, which probably would cost him a lot of money to fight these major establishments, I think he's going to keep doing shit like this. Rely on the people.
This is sad.
And that's all he can do. Because I don't think he's going to be able to afford to, like, properly, legally fight these guys, because he would have been doing it.
Yeah.
And he would have been doing it, and if he was doing it so well, financially enough, we wouldn't see videos like this. He would be like, I was being taken care of. You know, because technically, he's justified. You would think like, yo, they shouldn't be able to do this, right? Well, maybe you don't have the proper backing. Your lawyers were probably messy. Maybe you didn't pay someone. Something's up. You're obviously out here doing shit independently now. You don't have proper backing. People are like not co-signing you. You went on your Nazi rants. The timing of all this shit is gonna keep spiraling.
My thing is, if I'm a designer, if I'm an artist that likes to design, like Rihanna, I'm not letting him take this to court by himself. Yo, Vic, he loses, that sets precedent by law.
Yeah.
This is what people don't understand. It is fundamental. Like, it affects all of us. You cannot sit here and brush it off as Kanye's crazy, Kanye's fucking up, he don't got this money anymore, he doesn't have a team. Then go get him one. Mm-hmm. Because if he loses the battle in court, and that judge says a ruling that is in disfavor of the artist, that's what the actors are afraid of.
Yeah, the strike.
Then you're going to get a situation where now anyone that walks in to Adidas, Nike, Zara, wherever, and they take that intellectual property, they can manipulate it however they want, in whatever way they want, and you can't say shit about it. That is not a good precedent to set. Do not let that nigga go to court by himself.
And also, speaking of designs, shout out to Tyler, the Creator, who has his capsule collection, a line of clothing with Louis Vuitton. You know, thanks to Pharrell Williams. It's gone viral. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator. I love it. You know, he has his own monogram design that he hand drew himself. He hand drew the monogram, the LV monogram pattern, and he has pieces that are standing out like his own chess set, like a chess box set, suitcase vibe. And he also created a design of like waffles, like a waffle bag with like melted butter, Louis Vuitton logo, shit's fire, and like a syrup badge. And then there's like a matching waffle and syrup inspired Louis Vuitton like design slides. Bro, he killed it. And it's full circle for Tyler the Creator, because Tyler the Creator was the type of guy that, you know, would sell, you know, Odd Future shirts, $20 Odd Future shirts growing up, creating his own merch with golf. Then it turned into his own clothing line. And then eventually he collaborated with Converse, created his own Converse. You know, then he started designing his own perfumes, you know, everything. And now the man who was once just a boy that would look up to Tyler the Creator, would look up to, you know, Louis Vuitton trunks, like owning one day. The whole rollout for the last album, you know, Call Me If You Get Lost, was the Louis Vuitton suitcase. Now he's able to create his own Louis Vuitton pieces, his own Louis Vuitton actual accessories. It's amazing. It's beautiful to see. But unless we get some of that shit for free,
I'm not buying.
I'm not seeing none of that shit ever in my life. But, you know, kudos to you. That shit is very expensive though. Not able to afford it, but the shit looks pretty clean. Also, there was a major story with AT&T. AT&T service went down everywhere, and people were going crazy. You know, they were tweeting about it. AT&T service is down. Every AT&T service is crazy, and they pulled up. People were so mad they pulled up on the AT&T workers, ready to squabble. They were ready to squabble in person. They wanted to smoke with the AT&T workers, and this was a viral meme that was funny as hell. They don't walk down to AT&T, and Buddy was just working there. And if you look at this photo, everyone's looking like, what the fuck? It's like a parody. And then you zoom in on him, he's like,
what you mean fuck me for?
I just work here. What the fuck else am I gonna do? I'm not AT&T. But that's what people really think. Like, you know, you go to these, like, the stores, like, you know, I saw photos of people literally in the parking lot waiting for them to just open up because the phone line was down. I was more shocked at the fact that so many people had AT&T. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, yeah, I was a little. I guess Sprint and Verizon. I said Sprint.
Own it?
No, T-Mobile and Verizon shut down too in some regions.
In some regions.
In some regions?
Yeah.
Oh, is it China, guys? Is it China?
And obviously other stuff, Cricket and shit like that, because obviously Cricket is owned by AT&T.
Do you guys think it's China?
People were saying it's China because coincidentally the day before they said that China was doing like a cyber attack, and then some people were saying solar flares. But like, let's be real. If it was a solar flare, it wouldn't only affect phones. It would affect everything electronic because it would be like an EMP, not a solar flare. People are so dumb, bro.
It's true.
Bro, they believe whatever the fuck the media fucking gives them. Bro.
There's a third option. Your server providers are dog shit because this country sucks.
Yeah.
And they allow them to have an oligopoly over the fucking industry.
And then AT&T came out and AT&T came out and said, "Oh, sorry guys, we were expanding our services." Bullshit.
I am shocked there's that many AT. A lot of women have AT&T. That's why they struggle.
I know. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I know a lot of people that got AT&T.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's not bad.
I ain't never seen an AT&T store in my life.
That is very true.
Oh wait, did you guys hear? You know, The Real is back. The Ville is back. Jermaine Cole.
Like, no features.
No
double
features.
Platinum?
Double platinum. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Cole.
Nappy hair.
Nappy hair.
Dirty clothes.
Nah, not no dirty clothes.
He got dirty clothes, bro.
Dirty clothes.
I think the clothes are clean.
They look dirty.
Because he folds laundry.
They look dirty.
So they have to be clean.
Vic, they look dirty. Like, they don't look dirty, but
they look used.
They give dirty.
Dirty Bentley.
On the bike?
No Bentley, on bikes.
On the seat with the chair.
Never got a cut. That nigga ain't got a cut in years.
Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really think when it comes to hip hop, you know, all those hip hop fans watching, I think J. Cole is the best rapper alive whenever he's out. Whenever he has songs out, an album out, music videos, freestyles, when he's active in the game. Right now, in the past couple years, there's really been nobody better than J. Cole when it comes to replayable, listenable, impressive, wittiness, and just like the delivery, the cadence. J. Cole is the guy. Literally the guy. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
there was a whole debate over the weekend that went viral. Ice from the Joe Budden podcast, he said something that I've said for years, but he said it and it went viral. Congrats to him, but I've said that shit for years. I love him, but you know, I've said that shit for years. But the idea of the three-headed monster, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. You know, Drake is gonna be the most. You know, he's gonna be the biggest. He's gonna show you that he's the biggest rapper. He can be the biggest rapper, the most successful rapper. You know, that's what he's doing. That's what he wants to do. Kendrick Lamar is going to show you that he's the best with art. You know, he's the most artistic, the best artist rapper. And then J. Cole is going to show you right now that he's the best at rapping. That's what he's trying to do. He's showing you I'm the better than all these motherfuckers at rapping.
That's so
right?
funny to me.
But at the same time, J. Cole's the one to tell you the opposite. You know, what did he say before? Like the line, he's like, I'm third place, or I'm second place,
That
you know?
Kendrick, now that Drake's better.
Drake, like, he loves Drake, and Drake's the best.
And
you know?
if you listen to early Kendrick, all he gave a damn about was rapping.
Yeah.
He was there to slaughter niggas every time. He's the one that did Control.
Yeah. And J. Cole right now is on tour with Drake. And during this tour, he's dropped a vlog called Might Delete Later Volume 1. And during this vlog, there's a brand new verse that I reacted to that is insane. And we'll play some of it right now because this is elite rapping.
J. Cole's the type of guy that when he drops, the world forgets about everyone else.
Bro.
It's just about J. Cole.
Bro, this is elite level
Center of
rapping.
attention. That shit looks like a fucking PlayStation
Dope
1
as fuck,
menu.
aesthetic. Bro, this is an amazing vlog. The whole idea behind this was crazy. Bro, listen to this.
Man, I mean I'm keen on the numbers and I count fast. You know it's money that you owe me, niggas phony and I'm why Queen Phoenix walk the line. I'm about cash.
Is that a Drake beat he's on?
I don't know what it is, but Joe Budden in that podcast was talking about, like, they said, if you're reading this, it's too late type of energy, like the production and everything. I've got to revisit that album. I didn't catch that from this.
That's what I'm saying. I think 40 produced this song.
Imagine that'd be crazy.
It gives
you
you
guys think that too?
It gives you brand new Beretta. Can't wait to let
It gives 40, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like 40.
It gives that vibe.
It might be the Drake energy.
Because I'm hearing the beat and I'm like, I've heard this beat before, bro. I've heard this beat pattern.
Can't wait to let it
about
go.
cash. Benjamin Button getting younger as the hours pass. Should do the freshman cover twice. I'm never outclassed. It's not a rap nigga breathing that can outlast. The fall off is like hoes dropping reasonable doubt last. We from the south where we learn all about stash.
I can't wait, bro.
To shoot first and run their mouth
I might
last.
cry.
Oh my God.
I might cry, bro.
Mouth, bitch, you going outside. Whole click getting slid on. You a mouse pad.
What the fuck say? That's motherfucking bars, nigga. That's what that is, nigga. That's that shit I wanted, nigga.
We need a bomb drop.
Put a bomb, nigga. Hit the bomb. Nah, hit the bomb. Run it back like Thug does. Run it back. Run it back. Boom, nigga. Boom.
bomb,
Run that
bro.
shit back. The fuck you talking about, nigga? Nigga, that is Jermaine
J. Cole.
Bro.
I'm the one that niggas feel. Talking like we peers, but they
Nigga.
grossly mistaken, and it's blatant. Crocodile tears, niggas know I'm on a tier that they don't see. My dogs only
Come on,
shed
nigga.
tears.
Come on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yo,
God, bro.
bro.
You know.
Crocodile tear. I'm on a tier that you nigga.
Nigga, there's so many levels to that bar.
Yeah.
Crocodile tears.
People don't even know what.
He's crying because you're not even on his level.
I'm on a tier that you don't see, right? You can't see the tier. Like I'm so high,
And I feel bad for you,
And you-
but they're
and-
actually crocodile tears because I don't feel bad
and you
for you.
can't see the tier. There's no his tears that fall from his face. You can't see that shit
That's just a four entendre. Oh
because
my
it's a crocodile tear.
People don't even know what people mean when they say crocodile tear. People don't even know what that means.
I can't. What does it mean? What do you mean? Like crocodiles, they cry inside?
No. Crocodiles can't cry. The reason people say crocodile tears, like
It's because they're mocking the fact that they actually don't feel sympathy. for
it's
you.
not really the mocking. It's when they bite down, the force is so thing that it forces water out of their eyes as if they're crying. But
Wow.
but they don't. Yeah, they don't actually cry. Like it's just they're fake tears.
So he has fake tears because y'all can't see him because he's that good.
Bro, he's going crazy, bro.
Wait a minute, bro.
This is like a quadruple
We
entendre.
shed tears and emojis. We in another hemisphere splitting proceeds. How dare a nigga rub his hands on this trophy? I vividly remember who was there. Niggas hit my line when they want something. That's a dub, it ain't love if it costs something.
Bro, this is when he starts picking up, bro.
Hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something. Chopped off the top, nigga, I achieve something. Drop down, bitch,
can't
let me
wait,
see something. Niggas hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something. March 16 in the fucking team something. Boys get sprayed when they see the king coming. Drop my bag like the police coming.
Had a conversation with a cop.
Yes, sir, it's me.
Yes, sir, it's me. He's about to rap, bro, a whole verse.
bro.
The verse about to keep going, and he's talking to like a cop. Like when a cop pulls him over,
Yeah.
this is about to go crazy, bro.
Bro.
No.
I can't wait, bro. Where's volume 2, Cole?
Bro, the best rapper alive when this guy's
I
dropping.
can't
I'm
wait,
telling
bro.
you.
I can't wait.
No, someone pisses this guy. You know, someone pissed him off, and I think he's like the whole.
It's time
just,
for him to prove that he's
Yeah.
the one.
You know
bro.
what he saw, bro? On Twitter where niggas used to be like, J. Cole can't rap. You heard that lasagna verse?
Yep.
I'm eating up like some leftover. I hate the bar,
Dick
but I
so
love it.
big as like a foot is in your mouth.
Niggas hate that song.
Remember that? He had a lot of dick lines.
No, that song is terrible though.
That's
Yeah.
a foot, though, bro.
The whole when he ruined fucking Miguel's song.
I think it's that one. Dick
is that-
so
yeah.
big as like a foot is in your
your
mouth.
mouth. That shit
Is-
was
is
niggas
it
talking
foot?
about Colin Kaepernick when I'm trying to fuck. I get the concept, but stop it. He's redeemed himself since. But
No,
still,
listen, talent wise, impeccable, and his career's been nothing but genuine.
Alright,
Guerrilla marketing.
So this is gonna be the argument.
Guerrilla marketing.
What is our standing right now? Can Cole out rap Drake?
Yes.
I remember we had this discussion of when they dropped the
I mean,
tracks.
he did on
He did on the album.
that song. What's that song called again? The fucking biggest the what?
First person shooter.
First person shooter
First
mode.
person shooter mode.
He did on the second one on that.
On the
mixtape.
second album, on the second song too. Evil Ways. He did
So,
too.
so do we believe that Cole can do this?
Right now, yes. All time, no.
All time, no.
I still have Kendrick as the best of the three rappers. Rapping ability, sorry.
I think that I don't know. We would have to see that shit happen.
I can't wait for.
Give me
his album.
rigor mortis Kendrick versus any Drake and J. Cole. Set it up to the sun. Oh my
I'll tell you this much: if Drake's on J. Cole's album, Drake's gonna make sure to out-rap him.
Oh.
Make
He's
sure to
not- he's
out-rap
not
him.
If he
going to,
doesn't?
though. He's not going to.
If he doesn't, then we gotta have the
we have the
conversation again.
conversation?
We're gonna have a conversation again, but we got to wait for that. The Fall Off is coming. His last album, he said, is like Hove dropping Reasonable Doubt last. So according to him, The Fall Off is going to be his last album. What? Why the fuck would you retire though, Cole? Doesn't make any
I don't
sense.
think so though.
But
because
if you do
didn't he
retire,
post that
retire
shit?
on top. Maybe
Didn't he post that shit where they were like aligned and then there's two
It's a
things
boy.
after?
It's a boy is in between the Fall Off. What the fuck is it, a boy? I still think it's just this fucking tour.
I thought it was his son.
I thought it maybe a mixtape with Drake, The Boy.
My thing is, bro, I think he will retire. Because of what you just said, Vic. You
I don't
retire
think
on
he
top.
will, bro.
Retire on
You know,
top?
you want to know what?
He's watched too many
Bro,
niggas
think-
if someone were to retire out of the three, it would be J. Cole though.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I get that. But this is my argument. This shit might be the nastiest shit he'll ever fucking drop. And he's going to see that people are fucking loving it. He's going to be like, fuck, you know what, guys?
Gotta come back for
I
more.
got one more.
I think you'll retire on that note just to make a point.
Nah, man, fuck that, man. Everyone
That'd be
who
crazy.
said that
insane.
shit comes back, bro.
Because he
Joe
said that
Budden did
shit. He said that shit, then he dropped the off season.
You said what?
Joe Budden never came back.
Nobody wanted Joe Budden to come back.
Don't say that.
He's kind of right though. He's kind of right.
Those fans are dangerous.
The Joe Budden fans wanted it.
What?
But not really.
No, Joe Budden fans are dangerous, bro.
There's a fucking fruit fly in here.
You talking about the
Springtime's
the
coming.
guys over here and yeah, with the oversized jean jackets?
Speaking of you know,
Fuck outta here.
wild stories. I was heated as hell when I saw this shit. You know, I texted the group chat. I'm like, I cannot believe this, right? Alex Rodriguez.
He don't care no more,
My
bro.
boy said that nigga look Indian.
Alex Rodriguez, growing up, was my favorite baseball player of all time. Alex Rodriguez, ARod. ARod hits an A-bomb. Dominican. But Alex Rodriguez has always been known for being very
Such a
whitewashed.
such a knucklehead.
Very knucklehead. Very whitewashed and, you know, Dominican, but
White.
very Caucasian-like.
Very Caucasian.
It's like, are you really Dominican? But we know you're Dominican.
He's a loco. He's
Very
a
loco.
Yeah.
And his voice and dialect, everything.
He was very well spoken in English.
Very well spoken English. You know, speaks better English than a fucking professor in fucking Harvard. But Now we have him at a Minnesota Timberwolves game, which he's a part owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Good for him.
The
I'm
NBA
glad
team.
That's happening.
So he was there with Stephen A. Smith, and he's darker than Stephen A. Smith now because why? We're gonna have to see the explanation of him. But just looking at this shit, this looks like the reverse Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa went and has his skin bleached whiter than a piece of paper from a fucking copy machine.
Me black, me no Dominican.
And now we got Alex Rodriguez
My God.
looking like he just escaped a fucking house.
Bro, you know what he looks like? He looks like a perfectly golden grilled wiener, bro.
My God.
That's what he looks like, bro.
God.
Alex Rodriguez, though, explained to the people what happened on his Twitter. He posted this video, 11 million views. Let's check it out.
Nah, you don't tan like that, bro.
It's not a tan. It's called spray tan, motherfucker.
Everybody, I know that I'm dark, but I am Dominican, and I went on vacation, and I fell asleep in the sun.
No.
So everybody calm down, tranquilito, suavecito, mi gente, ya.
Ja.
Yeah. Oh my God, suavecito.
Suavecito.
Oh my God,
So
bro.
how fat is the BBL gonna be on the bitch he ends up with after this? Because he's really trying to be a Dominican.
I think he has a white woman.
He has a white woman.
I think he has a
again?
white woman. He was there with her at the game, I believe so. He loves his white woman. You know, he has white kids. You know, God bless his heart. But this was very, bro. What the fuck? Like, I hope that it was that.
I feel you.
I hope that was that he got an accidental tan. But that shit looks like a spray tan. That shit looks like a spray tan that you
Super
get
spray
at
tan.
Planet Fitness.
He has for the 10.
Bro, if he fell asleep, there would be a cut.
Yeah.
Like, he would have burned.
They'd be peeling.
There
They'd
would
be peeling.
there would be a cut.
I'm
There
black
would be
and
a
I peel.
cut. It would just be the front of his face. His whole face is covered.
Nigga fell asleep hovering. That's what he just said.
You're
He must have
telling-
been naked in that fucking beach. What the fuck?
No, Marlon's right, bro. There's no way.
There would be
Well,
a
maybe
cut.
he put tanner SPF. No?
No.
The bronzer shit?
He
There's-
went up
there's
6
still-
shades.
Bro, there's still gonna be a cut, bro, because the sun continues to move, bro.
He's the reverse of Sammy Sosa,
it's
bro.
It's not gonna be just boom stagnate like you're going into a machine, bro.
Bro, it's the reverse Sammy Sosa. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy, man.
Yo, I never thought I'd live
Not
long
only
enough
that
to
too.
watch light skinned niggas
Not
be
only
black.
that too, bro. Right? Okay. Yeah, I don't even want to keep.
Say it. What we about to
Say it,
say?
bro. Say it. Say
Bro,
it.
spit, bro.
Say it, bro. Spit. Spit.
He's fucking stupid, bro.
Say it.
Bro, that's a fucking spray tan, bro.
Of course.
Let's be honest. Well, I'm telling you, he looks golden, bro. You know that episode of SpongeBob where
Yeah.
he's trying to get into that club and shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what that is, bro.
No, yeah. You remember when Stewie stayed in the tan too long?
Yes, yes.
Nigga look like Stewie, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Listen, staying in music still, there's so many music stories that happen. You know, over the weekend, the most viral story on Twitter was the newer young Nigerian artist, a star, Omah Lay, 26 years old, my same age as me. Omah Lay has gone viral because at his concert, he literally took he broke up a relationship. He ruined a relationship forever, this man. But then at the same time, we're gonna see who we're gonna blame, right? So Omah Lay does this at every concert. He does a Usher. We thought Usher was bad. People thought Usher was bad. Omah Lay is worse. Bro, Omah Lay takes this man's girlfriend from the crowd, brings her on stage, and on top of that, not just a dance, they pull a curtain down and they thrust, they grind, basically damn near kiss. It looks like they're having sexual intercourse on stage in front of the whole crowd. And then the camera catches another angle of the young lady backstage hugging him, excited, jumping up and down. And then they get another camera angle of fans looking at the boyfriend. The boyfriend looked devastated, like the soul of his body. You can tell he was so in shock. He must have been in shock, because if it was me, I would have fucking get the guy the fuck up out of there, or go at that point try to rush the stage and fight the security.
Hell no, she chose to go up there.
Oh, but you're gonna fight Omah Lay. We're going with these young
Why?
20s. He's thrusting your girl on stage.
She went up there by choice.
I'm gonna let
There's a bit of both here.
I'm gonna let Vic tell the entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Get your shit off and then
And then so the gentleman stood there. He was watching the whole thing. The boyfriend was watching the whole thing. with the whole thing, and everyone was like, damn. Then there's another camera angle of a shot of them leaving the event. And then the girl with her group of friends kind of laughing, and the boyfriend walking off a bit sad, like by himself. This went so big that Kai Cenat reached out and tried to get the girl on stream, but the girl said, I want compensation. Kai Cenat made fun of her. Compensation? Why would I pay for you? Blah, blah, blah. So then he reached out to the boyfriend. He got the boyfriend on an E-Day stream, and he was able to get the boyfriend on. And the boyfriend now, because of Kai Cenat, has... Kai Cenat gave him, I think, like $20,000. He's getting some sort of brand deal because of Kai Cenat's like exposure. He's getting a lot of connections because of Kai Cenat actual stream with the E-Date. And he got a new girl. But it's an E-Date, so it might not be a serious relationship. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But people are now also mad because of the fact that they're calling Kai Cenat a hypocrite. You made fun of the girl. You didn't want to pay the girl, but you're paying this guy, you know. But I think he's probably obviously paying him because of the fact that he came on, he was open to it, and he didn't pay him. I feel like when you ask for compensation, you look crazier than when you don't ask for compensation because you might just get the compensation. Maybe Kai was never going to give the guy money, but he gave the guy money now. Yeah, sympathy play, bad, yeah. You know. It's like, you know, it's looking kind of crazy, whatever. But what are your takes before we play the clips for references?
Go ahead, Noah. Let him know it's good.
Will you would if you're this guy, will you ever play Omah Lay music again in your life? Bro, he's fire. That's the thing. He makes good ass music. That's a fucking problem too.
I don't have an issue with him.
He's fire.
I don't have an issue with him. He did what he was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. He rizzed my bitch up.
Yeah.
He rizzed my bitch. Yo, it's like, you know what it's like, bro?
He wins.
Like the episode of the Boondocks.
Which one?
When Tom's bitch got stolen by Usher.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, when I was young, I was like, yo, fuck Usher. Now I'm like, nah, that's the game. That's the game. Because you need to understand, son, allegedly. I'm saying all this allegedly. I'm starting with allegedly. If my queen, nigga, my princess, we talking about my shorty, nigga, like the bitch that I fuck with, like, yeah, my mama know about her, bro. Nigga, his family was hitting him up when they saw that. His uncle was like, I pray you never meet a woman with such a soul like that again. Nigga.
She got mad death threats.
They were both mad African. Mad African. His African cousins and uncles are clowning him, praying over him. His aunts are praying on him, bro. Praying over him.
Wow.
This is supposed to be your girl. Like, in that culture, that's my queen, nigga. That's my short. That's the one next to me. We stand together like this, hand to hand.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Like Bonnie and Clyde, nigga. Like Adam and Eve. Actually, that's a bad one. Like Moses and whatever her name was. I forgot who was with Moses' wife. Like Joseph and fucking Mary. Like real shit, nigga. Like fuck. And you're telling me my queen watches me there? She gets up there? And she throws it on that nigga like I ain't in the crowd. Like no one saw it. Like the security guards are laughing at me. Nigga, the security was laughing at him. You could watch them pointing and laughing at him.
It's a whole joke.
Because they knew, yo, I dare you to bum rush him. I dare you to go up there and try to stop your girl. Nigga, we're going to tackle your shit. Bro, nah. I'm not even going to get mad in the moment. I'm going to stand there. I'm going to take her home. I'm act like everything good, right?
You gonna murder her? What the fuck? Oh my god!
No. I'm gonna do what a true Nigerian man would ever do. I'm gonna be the third G4 boy. I'm cracking her fucking social, nigga. What are you talking about? I'm buying everything, nigga. I'm buying everything, nigga. I'm buying a house. I'm buying a Rolls Royce. I hope you got 850 credit, bitch. I'm going crazy. Oh my god. I'm running it up. Yo, I'm gonna fuck up your credit so bad, you can off yourself tomorrow and they gonna find someone in your history, someone in your blood relative to pay off what I put on your name, bitch. Because ain't no fucking way you dying from that debt. That debt's forever. That debt's till it's paid off. That debt's bringing millions of debt collectors and they're never reporting me because I'm in fucking Nicaragua, bitch, with a badass bitch that I got through Kai Cenat. Because there was a bitch on that shit talking about, I'll throw you. You're damn right you are. And I'm gonna buy you a Birkin with her fucking name. Bitch, you thought you could do that shit to me? I know your social. I know your birthday. I know your birthday. I know your home address. And I know your 3 security questions, stupid hoe.
3 security questions.
The fuck we talking about?
3 security questions is crazy.
Fuck we talking about? Stop making me hard. You playing too much with niggas, bro. Like, niggas ain't on this shit, bro. I'll really just start cracking. Nigga, hey, let us be close. Let us be close. I'm cracking your mom's number 2. I'm cracking your mom's social. I'm cracking your father's social. Why the fuck you raised such a stupid bird? Oh my God, the way I'm coming up. The way we all coming up. We wearing gold chains, nigga. We wearing diamond watches. I ain't gotta do nothing to you. I already destroyed your life. Enjoy poverty. That's not even poverty, because in poverty, there's the prospect of going up. Enjoy poverty and debt. You're gonna be crushed for the rest of your life. Bitch. Fuck.
Marlon.
That's true.
Marlon,
I agree.
what's your take?
That shit pissed me off.
You see, guys, I'm on the same type of energy as that, but like I said, my head got me fucked up right now. But so you believe the guy's at fault?
Omah Lay?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Why?
Not well, I think he's 100% at fault, but not 100% of the fault. I think it's a 50-50 play. I think it's him being at fault because of the fact that he had to see that she had a girlfriend, that she had a boyfriend, like next to her. You know, he probably held her hand and pulled her away from him. At that point, it's like, you know, I personally never been the type of guy to like, being open to taking a guy's girl or like dating a girl that has a guy or like has a husband. I'm not with that shit. I know a lot of guys are with the shit, blah, blah, blah. I never liked that. I think it's pretty messy and it's pretty immoral. That shit is pretty disgusting because you wouldn't want that being done back to you. Now, the girl also is at fault. 2 things can be right. He's at fault because of the fact like, he does this shit. I feel like he had to know that she had a boyfriend. Like they were next to each other. But then her doing what she does, look at what happened.
Bro.
Usher takes it to a level that's like entertainment. Omah Lay took it to a level where this shit was porn on stage.
Listen,
this was porn on stage.
So
this was like further than Usher. This is different levels.
So, if I'm not mistaken, he came out and said that he asked her if she had a man.
Oh wait, for real?
Yeah.
Omah Lay.
From what I saw.
Wow.
He asked her, and she was like, "Nah, like you good. There's this and that, blah 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 blah." Me myself, this is how I am right now. Cause back in the day, I'd be like, "Nah, like I'm cracking both." It's none of that. If that guy has no clue that's her man, she went up there by choice. And if this is something that he does, she knew what was about to go down.
Yeah.
And she was willingly throwing that shit fucking back.
Yeah.
Because that's what she's been fucking hoping for, and that's why she was on the front fucking row.
Yeah.
Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah, she did an apology video where she...
Apology video, suck a dick.
She apologized to the boyfriend, but she revealed that the boyfriend supposedly knew that this could happen. They've talked about it. They've had conversations about this because she's a big fan of Omah Lay.
You see what I'm talking about? She's been scheming on this shit.
So she knew that he does this at all his concerts.
She a whole bitch. That's what that shit is.
That's what she got from. That's what she got from Roe.
She a whole fucking bitch. She knows what's about to go fucking down. That's what she decided to go fucking out there. This guy looked like he got a fucking toupee on. Anyways, bro, you're on stage. You know that your man's right fucking there, and you're still doing this shit, right? So like, do you really give a fuck? It's the type of, you know, when they ask them conversations like, if you had the chance to cheat once, would you?
Yeah,
if you would
yeah.
get the pass, they'd be like, yeah. You a whole ass bitch. You a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially saying that publicly.
You never had the
publicly.
tendency to really stay loyal to one fucking person. Let's be honest. They're the type of bitches, they get one fucking opportunity to get a slight better up, they gonna fucking take it. And guess what? It's not gonna work on their fucking favor, and then they're gonna wanna try to fucking bounce back, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Let's be honest. That's how the majority of females tend to fucking be. I'm sorry. It's reality.
And it's crazy because of the fact that like, I think she's fucked. Because
bro, she's cooked.
She is probably not going to be able to get a proper man now because, first of all, you're not going to be with Omah Lay. baby girl, this is one show.
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
this
yeah.
at all his shows.
Yeah.
He has a lot of other shows. He has hundreds of shows. You're just one of the many, right? So you risk your relationship for this, and now guys are seeing this, and they're like, "Why would I even want to be with you if this is how you treat your partner? Like you're willing to just just jump on stage and ride another guy?
Ain't no couples going to Omah Lay's fucking shows anymore. That's what's gonna
Single
end it on
people
now.
can only go to Omah Lay live.
And if you have a shorty, and she's like, I'm gonna go to his thing, just know that's it, bro. She's cut. That's it.
Here's my thing.
It's a wrap.
You're both African. Somebody made a video about this on TikTok, and they said, "Sweetie, he's there. He's supporting you as your boyfriend." Like, look, he was smiling for her. Like, this is what bothered me about it, is that, you know, he's smiling. He looks really happy that she's going up.
In the beginning.
He's like, oh, like, this is great. Like, she loves this guy. We're front row.
Yeah.
He probably bought the tickets.
No, she bought the tickets for him.
She bought the tickets for him, she said?
Yeah, she said, and yeah, TikTok. She was like, yeah, TikTok. Yeah, that's right. A girl can take her man out.
Could take your man out, cool. And your man is supporting you because he knows that's one of your favorite artists, whatever. You go up there, and you went with it. You're throwing it on him. She's grinding mad slow. It's not him who's telling her. She practiced
she's
it.
giving him head.
Nigga, she out there like she was in the mirror. Like,
giving him pretend head.
Yeah.
Pretend head.
You're
bro.
doing the shit you do with me to him.
That's crazy.
Bro,
Pretend head.
There's been instances of female going up on stage, bro, with like fucking reggaetoneros and shit like that, doing shit like this, and they brush him off. They'll dance around him and shit like that, and they'll try to get close to him, and boom, hand to push him away.
If Omah Lay took it to the back to fuck her, she would do it.
No, without a doubt.
100%.
This is my thing, though.
She would do it.
That's a fact.
Don't ever tell me there's no good men. That's a good man in that crowd.
That's a good guy.
And I hope he turns into a fucking savage.
That's a good guy.
Savage is my savage is my savage.
This better be his villain arc story.
Oh, for sure.
And on top of that,
It's the beginning.
you know, there are rare occasions where there are couples where, you know, they would want this to happen,
Of
but
course.
they might want
It's a fetish.
Yeah, fetish.
That
you know, on
Diddy.
some cuck shit,
That's
or
Diddy.
not a
That's
fetish.
Diddy, bro.
You-
That's
or
Diddy.
on some three-way shit.
You know what the issue is, too? You could visibly see it on his face. He's disgusted.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed.
He
And
started,
this-
bro.
this
He
went viral.
started awkwardly laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't believe it.
Because when we first announced we were going to LA years ago, I had a video a fan sent me, and he was fucking the shit out of his girl.
I remember
and he was
that.
like, "I want you to join
remember
us when you're out here."
I remember that.
I was like,
I still have that screenshot, bro. It's
I
just
was like, "I
hilarious.
want you to fuck her."
Was she bad?
We can only
Bro,
see her
even
ass.
if she was,
Was her
that's
ass
just not
fat?
happening. But it was like
It
it
was
was like
aight.
two white people.
He had a big...
It was just two white people having two skinny white people having sex.
Never mind. That was a
They had
bad
like
bitch.
mask on.
That was
This
a
shit
bad
was like
bitch.
some shit from like fucking Saw.
Because if it was a bad bitch...
Would throw her to Marlon.
Yeah.
But then you had to join with the guys. Marlon's gonna have to knock out the guy or something. The guy's gonna have to be involved somehow. I'm finna go.
Fans, if you got a bad bitch you're dating and you want me to join, let me know.
No,
You
but that's
you
just
going
crazy.
First?
Am I going first?
You gotta go first.
I have to go first.
You have to go first.
I have to go first.
Yeah.
God bless your hearts.
But that nigga got to get away from me.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not got my ass out and you got your dick next to me.
Bro, crazy.
That's insane.
He accidentally slaps that shit on your shit?
Oh, no, I'm getting soft.
Also,
He's not gonna, though.
I know he's not.
crazy story happening right now in the industry. The news media industry right now is facing a real decline and fall off. Complex was owned by BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed bought it, right? About for $300 million 3 years ago, they bought Complex. But then over the weekend, they just sold it again for a third of that price.
Wow.
$108 million.
I like to hear that.
And they fired 16% of the staff, right? And on top of that, Vice Media announced that they're shutting down Vice.com and they're laying off hundreds of people, right?
Wow.
Vice was once worth $5.7 billion.
Billion?
Billion.
Vice was on top of
fall
the world at
off-
one
That's
point.
when them
The
cook shows were bussing on fucking
Oh
Vice
man,
City
the
TV.
fall off of media is happening. Why? Because media companies are chasing only the bag. There's no longer any passion. There's no longer a sense of doing stuff for love.
That's a fact.
Real journalism is dying. But that's where independent platforms like ourselves, local platforms like ourselves come in, and this is going to be the year where they catapult. You know, speaking into existence, this is going to be the year where we take off, where a lot of people like us, independent platforms, that are independently backed, are not in it solely for the money, they are going to be the ones that people rely to. Because now we have these companies being bought out, resold, etc., people being fired. There's going to be so much reworked and redone to companies like Akademiks and Vice that literally they're just going to be fully non-existent in a couple years. Fully non-existent. Fully non-existent.
Fuck Complex, bro.
You know, but yeah, and for the podcast, I probably won't put it in the clip, but for the podcast, definitely wanted to mention, you know, we potentially almost had an option to work with Complex. They were trying to develop a show surrounding, you know, me and Eric YI doing reactions and stuff years ago. Never came through. Their loss would have been, you know, one of the pieces of contents that I think would have blossomed and blew them up because that's what they lack. Yeah, kept the lights off because that's what they lack. You know, ever since they fired, they let go of Joe Budden, they let go of Akademiks. Everyday struggle. It's been an everyday struggle. You know, ever since they've been, you know, cutting off those shows. You know, Hot Ones, First We Feast is like being licensed off. Is no longer just a Complex type of IP. Listen, they're just laundering money at that point over there. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to have to just shut down. But
shut down, bro. Fuck Complex.
You know, shout out to the people that I do know over there. Jordan Rose. You know, I met him at CompassCon. And I think at that time he wasn't even working at Complex. Now he's like one of the biggest like people at Complex. But even him and a lot of people on staff have been voicing their frustration because of this, because they've been losing a lot of friends. Their friends have been getting fired, you know, and this media game is a dirty, dirty world right now. You know, we speak to people all the time where they say, oh, I want to do what you're doing. I want to do what you're doing. I want to do what you guys. And it's like, well, you guys are in a better position than us. You're getting more money than us, but they're looking at it from an independent standpoint. People want to be independent. They want to do their own shit. They want to have their own, you know, structure, not being canceled or fucking fired. And that's what's happening. So it's real life, you know. It's crazy. I would have never predicted it years ago. Growing up, I would have never predicted this to happen, but it is happening. It is happening right before our eyes. So rest in peace to Vice and rest in peace to Complex. It looks like it's that. You know, 2024. Their funerals might be happening. But condolences to all the families that are being affected financially. All these people being laid off. This is horrible. But unfortunately, this is the sad and dark side of business.
Yeah.
Another dark side of business happening right now, an icon in culture. When it comes to black people on a microphone voicing their opinion, whether it's on TikTok, on this podcast, it would never be where it's at right now, arguably, without Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams was an icon. And still is to this day, because obviously, you know, she's obviously still alive. She's not doing media, but she's still alive. Wendy Williams was someone that, you know, I didn't even know she wrote 8 books, by the way, randomly, but dope as fuck. She wrote 8 books. She's a 59-year-old woman now that at one time had the top-rated radio show with 12 million listeners consistently from 1989 until 2009, until 2009. And in 2009, she started her TV show, The Wendy Williams Show, that ran and broke records from 2009 until 2021 and had 1.6 million viewers per episode. This is one of the largest relocating of an audience we've ever seen in media. For someone to leave one form of media and to go to another form of media and still have the same level of success and compete with the people in their field is damn near literally impossible. You know, Joe Rogan successfully did it. He left everywhere. Spotify, he did it. And now look at that. He's going back to fucking everywhere. He's going back to YouTube. You know, Wendy Williams did this. Now, Wendy Williams also has been the face of the most scrutinized, you know, opinions you've ever seen in media because of her takes. You know, she spoke to, I think, a famous actress about breastfeeding one time. She called her out. She's like, she doesn't like public breastfeeding. She's like, I don't need to see that. You know, she called out, I think she didn't believe the Michael Jackson documentary when it came out and the allegations, and she was like canceled for that. She didn't believe it, which I didn't believe either. When it came to Keke Palmer years ago, had allegations about Trey Songz, you know, years ago, a younger Keke Palmer, and Wendy Williams wasn't really believing of it, you know, and then Keke Palmer went on Wendy Williams and called her out to her face. A lot of viral moments when it comes to Wendy Williams throughout her history. But now this weekend there's a brand new documentary on Lifetime called Where is Wendy Williams? And it's some of the most awkward and disturbing footage I've seen in my life. Because for those who don't know out there, Wendy Williams has been officially diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. She's 59 years old, and this documentary covers all of this because there was a whole controversy. She's under some sort of conservatorship, similar to Britney Spears, a guardianship, and her assets were frozen by the bank because the bank didn't seem her liable or like healthy enough to control the money, which legally they could do.
Yeah,
you know that, right? You know banks can do that?
I worked at a bank, bro.
Bro, they can do that legally.
No, legally they have to. So if you have an investment account with a financial company or you have a banking account, if you come to me as your banker and I see that you are deteriorating in health, I'm legally required to call your whoever's on the account or your next of kin or your partner.
Wow.
To make sure that like you're straight. And then for investment accounts, it's the same concept. If you have a client and they have a large any type of investment account, and you're noticing that they're taking like awkward deposits, like they're moving money awkwardly, it just doesn't make sense, seems sporadic, they don't seem like they're up there, you have to call either their partner or someone that's on the account, or I think it's the person, like their child, like an immediate family member, I think is the law.
So that happened with Wendy Williams, and she's had her assets frozen since 2022, and they're saying it's about 20 million, 40 million. There's a lot of money frozen that she can't touch, right? So as a way for her to make money, she did like a 3-part deal with Lifetime. And according to the family and people, she agreed to this documentary. And it was part of her idea, and it's a part of her deal. You know, technically she's getting money from Lifetime for this documentary. Now, the idea is this, right? I'm going to show you guys a clip in a second. But like I said before, whether you love her, hate her, don't like her, Wendy Williams, no matter what you say, is an icon for what she's done. She's a pioneer for what she's done, specifically black culture. Overall in pop culture, but black culture, the what she did is like insane, right? But now, look at this clip, right? Look how crazy this clip is. I want to try to watch some of the documentary this tonight, but this clip alone, bro. Not gonna lie, when I first watched it, I started tearing up.
Yeah, I saw it on your story when you shared it. I mean, on your Twitter.
I was like, nah, what the hell's going on here?
She's fried.
And the fact that they're just like letting this happen is like...
If she agreed...
But I get that. But then if she's not really in her proper mind mentally, then why would you agree to just like, oh, yeah, she said yes, so let's just do it. No.
Before you play, I do want to say this.
Yeah.
So I want people to put this in consideration. I was taught this in Butler. Especially with dementia, there seems to be moments when the person is in a state of consciousness, so they know where they are.
Yeah.
They know who they are. Because a lot of times that stuff is just regression. So like you think you're in a different time, you think you're in a different location. There's a moments when you have complete consciousness. I think she made that decision in a moment of complete consciousness. They were able to determine that, and they just went with it.
And you can kind of tell by just looking at the documentary clips, because she's like still being Wendy.
Yeah.
Like being like petty and like saying like weird like little things, but like still like looking sick. And look at this, for example. This is a good example right here.
Recently been changing my life since we last spoke. You've always been like honest with me.
Is that Black
like,
China?
Put me in my
Yep.
place. Yeah. You know what I mean? In like the most motherly, kind way. That's why I love you so much. Because even when I was going through my darkest
Speak up a little
times,
bit.
like you never
It's up all the way.
used that against
Oh, yeah?
me. You know what I mean? And that's how you know that the love is like genuine and it's always gonna be there. You know, and I'm always be here for you, like straight up. You can call my phone whenever. I'm so serious. And I think I'm gonna be back and forth from New York, so I'm gonna be coming to see you more.
My real name is Wendy Hunter.
Hunter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm divorced.
Yes.
He's got no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you.
So do I.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is crazy. You know, she doesn't know. She can't stay on topic. You know, she's suffering through with obviously dementia and more. And she also has Graves' disease, by the way, which I have, but she has a more severe version of Graves' disease. That's why her eyes are like popping out of her skull, because she has Graves' disease. This is a crazy situation.
I'm glad it's happening.
People are also saying, what's your guys' takes on this? People are saying that this is good for it to happen, for it to be viral, because it's also displaying someone in this type of, you know, health-wise. Like, oh, now we can see how serious, if you didn't know before, how serious dementia is, and everything that Wendy's going through is, because there's a lot of people out there in the world that have family members, older, uncles, aunts, grandparents, that have dementia, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
There's no cure.
I'm glad that this is happening because of what you just said. Because, like, we seeing Wendy from who she was before this happened to what we see now. And as it's probably going to progress worse in the documentary, because it's like, I think the documentary is over it's over a year.
Yeah.
And that shit goes like that. Because my grandmother has dementia. She doesn't know who I am anymore. And it took very fast. It's a very short period of time for that to happen. I think we need more stuff like this with mental health. Because I remember when Kanye started really losing it, I'm like, I wish Kanye had early footage of him before he started acting like that. So we could see, like, yo, you weren't always like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually, like, gradual brain deterioration. Like, you're actually losing your mind. And now that we got to see with Wendy, I'm so happy. And it's sad that I'm saying that I'm happy about that. But I'm happy that the awareness is being raised because I'm seeing what dementia is doing to my grandmother. And I'm just like, yeah, her brain's cooked, bro. Like, it's so fast. And people don't understand it.
My thing is, like, looking at it, it feels so weird, man. Like, it feels like there is a side of me that does believe that she wanted this to happen, because there was a clip that went viral when, like, she was in the news, like, when she was first getting, like, sick and stuff years ago, and TMZ caught her, and she was like, I would tell you guys to get out of my way or get out of my face, but, like, I'm always in people's business. So, like, she knows, like, she's not a hypocrite. She's like, I'm always in people's business. You know, people hate me. I'm gossip girl. She's like literally the definition of gossip girl. But when it's my life, I don't mind. You guys, you know, I'm a public figure. I'm going through shit. I'm not perfect too, just like the people that I cover. So it's like, damn, I feel like with that mentality, if she applied it here, I'm pretty sure that she would be down for it. Now, when you see it, I saw like more clips. It's just like, it seems like it's like, there's no proper team that's purposely trying to make this a lesson. It seems like they're just putting the content out. Like, there's a clip when she was in bed and there was like alcohol bottle in the corner of the room, and the guy came in to like talk to her about it. Like, why are you drinking this? Blah, blah, blah. Something like that, blah, blah. And she was like, no, like, put it back and this and that. And like, he was like listening to her, like, type shit, and like doing whatever she was saying. And I'm like, is this shit for the camera? Like, what's going on here? Like, nigga, if she has an alcohol problem and you don't want, take the fucking bottle out the room. Like, get some actual help. Like, what's going on here? It was like a whole bottle of vodka, and she drunk it to like a third was left, and he was like waving the third in her face. And I'm like, damn, this woman, why do they even have? So she has alcoholism problems as well. Like, this is another thing. Like, and she's already sick with all this stuff, and they're letting her have alcohol. Like, it felt very just like performative, and in a sense of like, it's a whole mess happening, and you have family members involved. The niece is in the documentary. The boyfriend, ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, I believe his name is, nowhere to be found. They're saying that he's one of the main people behind this shit, like her downfall and everything, and like driving her crazy, having a horrible wedding, marriage with her, trying to get her money. Kevin Hunter always has been rumored to be the puppet master per se.
Okay.
But nowhere to be found.
My question is it performative or is it her reality? You can't censor reality. Then it's no point in doing it.
But is there a thing of something being too raw? Is there a sense of something being too raw? Like when I watched the Baddies episode of that girl Smiley throwing up and like having compulsive like seizures, I was like, yo, this is fucking too far. But it's on Zeus.
Ignorance.
It's on Zeus, so it's like unrated, raw.
That's ignorance.
Yeah.
They're doing that for ignorance. This is to highlight the sickness of the mind.
Mm.
So how am I supposed to show you how bad the mind really gets if I'm censoring it? It's not censoring it to protect her health. That's different.
Yeah.
Like if she was getting drunk and hurting herself, we have a problem.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm supposed to not show her drunk.
And the documentary is called "Where Is Wendy?" Right. So it's like, this is
who she
technically
is
you
now.
could be like, that's how I looked at it. We're like, oh, this is why they're showing this because like this is an answer that people want. It's a bad answer, but it's the answer. Like it's like fucking crazy, but this is what's happening. But I don't know. If I left a weird taste in my mouth, like seeing these clips, I'm like, oh. But then there's a sense of like, yeah, the reality is this is the reality. But why? I want to hear more about the financials. Is it really Wendy that's really gonna benefit off of this? Is no one else really leeching off of this? Like, where's the money really going to?
I agree. I need to see
like,
that as well.
is Lifetime really has a deal with her? Are they really going by the deal, not fucking her over, not screwing her over? Like, what's the real deal shit happening behind this? Because right now, it's kind of up in the air for me. Another viral story that happened over the weekend was Cam Newton being jumped by kids. Former NFL star Cam Newton, quarterback. I loved him. I was a big fan of Cam Newton. Technically, he didn't. Did he retire? He didn't retire.
He was forced into retirement because no one would pick him up.
Basically,
Yeah.
Forced into retirement. He didn't have like a farewell tour or anything like that. But there was kids that went viral jumping Cam Newton. It was at a 7 versus 7 top shelf football program, and Cam Newton, bro, got into this viral match with these kids squabbling,
and
this guy's Jack Sparrow hat
stayed on top,
did not fall off,
and he was just smiling
the whole time, and he got his fucking rocks off. This guy was going crazy. Look at this shit, bro.
Y'all gotta stop thinking you could beat up niggas because they're old. They think because he's 34, 36 that he's old. No, he's still 6'4", 250-pound quarterback. Should eat dick.
And there was clips of like the people from like the team group or something.
And this is one of the best running quarterbacks of all time. This nigga's a monster.
Yeah, there was people from the team groups saying like bragging about like, yeah, we did that type shit, like beating him up as if it was like a badge of honor or like a proud moment. There's nothing to be proud of here, especially if you run a national football program for any youth at all. This is disgusting. This should not be happening, let alone to Cam Newton. But here we have it though. Look at this shit.
He's lucky that kids. He would have beat the shit out of him. He's trying to not hit him.
He's a good guy, bro. I would have swung.
He was grabbing him the whole time.
I would have swung 100%.
He's just afraid of the lawsuit. That's what it is.
Fuck that. You're retired already, bro. 100% I would have swung.
Bro, it's the same guy that had one of the worst O-lines in college and still took them to a national conference. Like, what are we talking about, bro? That guy's crazy.
Bro.
He's built like a fucking god. Like, he will literally kill those kids.
Yeah, this was crazy for me to see. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And at the same time, it's like, where's the parents? Like,
They're the ones recording.
Probably.
not.
He's not wrong. Bro, like last week I said, we need to start holding parents accountable.
But what was he doing there? Was he trying to, like, well, I hope he does an interview soon. What's the full story? He has his own podcast that always goes viral, so he's probably going to do his own podcast.
He has programs like that, bro. He does that shit. He's a really big, like, because there was another one. You
But
don't
was
remember?
that his program?
I think it was, because remember when he went viral? Because niggas at his program were calling him washed?
Oh, that's true. He has faced scrutiny in the past from, like, the young kids. But, I don't know, it's just disgusting, bro. Like, putting your hands on Cam Newton, like, to prove what point? Like, there's no point here proving. Like, let's talk like men, especially if you are kids trying to become men, you're young adults. Let's get to it for real, have a real conversation. Fighting in public to prove what point, it just looked disgusting. And this fucking,
and you're jumping them.
This football program, top shelf, ain't nobody gonna go there now. Like, the name is tainted. Like, you have a horrible reputation now. Oh, so you guys are the ones that go crazy and fight Cam Newton and act dumb and shit. Like, I don't want my kid to go there. Like, there's no sense of professionalism here. Like, what safety do you guarantee my child attending this program? The focus is national football, to be football players. What element is happening here? And at the same time, these motherfuckers have a crazy amount of adrenaline and testosterone and all that shit because they're football players. You got to think about it. So, like, at any moment, they're...
Bro, I'm telling you. It's because I was talking about my boy this the other day. A lot of the younger kids, they've really, like, accustomed to this idea that even with sports, like, it's just about getting clout. Like you're playing the sport to get
Disgusting.
clout. You're playing basketball, football, baseball to get clout versus the sport itself. Because if you cared about the sport and you cared about actually making it and getting better at your craft, you're
Yeah.
not fighting Cam Newton. You're asking Cam Newton, bro, how the fuck did
Fighting
you
Cam
run
Newton
that
is
well?
crazy.
Fight Cam Newton is crazy. You're asking, bro, how the fuck did you get MVP? Instead, you're fighting him. Bro, it's clout, bro. It's that media clout shit,
I'm telling
bro.
you, man, today's generation, they need to get tossed, bro.
Nigga tossed is crazy.
They need to get tossed, bro. You ever seen the video of that guy? He's like getting into his car and two like teenagers pull up to try to rob him, and he fucking
comes out the car with a giant gun.
No, he grabs one of them, and the other guy's like still holding like the gun at him and shit like that. He grabs him and fucking tosses him and slams him on the floor.
My God.
And as the kid is on air, he screams like a little fucking girl and slams him on the fucking floor, and the other one runs away, and then he gets up. He's like, I'm sorry. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. Today's generation thinks that because they're fucking young, bro, they can't get tossed. Let's be honest. I get it. I get it. We can catch cases and shit like that. But if it's my fucking self-defense, bro, you come at me first and shit, I'm tossing your shit. 100%. I'm tossing your shit.
And it's been going on for a while because remember, Joe Budden almost tossed them niggas that was throwing them rocks at him.
Oh, the Drake fans.
Mm-hmm.
The Drake fans. Bro, these kids are on some shit, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
years, bro.
I'm sorry. If you're young, right? You're young. You know that you're young. You're younger than 18, so you're still considered a child.
Yeah.
But you have the balls to try to come fucking fight me, you think you a man. So guess what? I'm going to treat you like one. You're getting tossed.
Like salad, nigga.
Listen,
No. You can
Nah,
toss.
that's different.
You can
That's
toss
some
their
other shit.
salad.
I'm not tossing their
You
salad.
can toss their salad.
You want to, bro. It's okay. It's all
You
right.
can toss
Yo,
their salad.
y'all gotta stop. Y'all
No,
can't
you
put that on
started
my body.
it.
I'll
No,
kill
bro,
all of you.
listen.
I'll kill everyone.
You started it,
Yo,
bro.
we don't have to drop this episode.
Bro,
We can
why it
die.
had to be a salad? Why it had to be a
Niggas
salad?
tossed salad, brought it. I forgot, bro. My bad. Damn.
Listen, we talked about this in the past, right? So there was a point in time when this YouTube channel, bro, whenever I would speak about vaccine and COVID vaccine related things on this YouTube channel, on this podcast,
Shut down.
the videos would be blocked. It would be blocked, demonetized like crazy. But now there's a new report of the actual World Health Organization themselves having researched in New Zealand, and they've confirmed that the COVID vaccine has links and connections to slight increases in the heart, the brain, and blood vessels blood disorders after studies that they've done. Specifically, it says right here,
Damn, I'm sorry, guys.
more than 13.5 billion doses have been administered worldwide since the start of the pandemic. A small portion of those immunized were harmed by the shots, stroking the baby. Okay. They examined the World Health Organization, HWO. They call them WHO, right? They call them WHO. I feel like they call them WHO. I call them WHO. WHO, World Health Organization, examined 13 medical conditions that considered adverse events of special interest amongst the subjects, aiming to identify higher than expected cases after a vaccine. The size of the population in this study increased the possibility of identifying rare potential vaccine safety signals, said the lead author of the Department of Epidemiology Research in Denmark in a release statement. So experts and people across the world right now are all up in arms and being enamored because of the fact, like, think about it. To even speak about this, I had people in the past debate me, unfollow me, block me, cancel me, just to even question the idea of, is the vaccine safe or not? Which is idiotic, because why wouldn't someone be able to question something that they're putting into their body? If I'm going to go buy a fucking box of Cheerios from Stop and Shop, I'm going to check if that fucking box of Cheerios is expired or not. If that shit's expired, why would I take it? There's nothing wrong with just proof checking things. People, Marlon still hasn't gotten it, the vaccine. There's a lot of people that haven't.
I have not.
There's a lot of people that haven't. It's okay.
And I have a serious question about that.
They have their right to. They have their single right to. But whenever someone were to talk about it, it was like the elephant in the room. Like,
Whoa,
oh my God, you're a
whoa.
Republican.
Whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
God,
whoa.
you're conservative. Oh my God, you're a conspiracy theorist. Oh my God, you must not believe in God. You must not believe in life. You must not drink water. You're an alien. Bro, let's have a conversation about it rather than you blocking me, deleting me. Like, it was a whole thing, right? And then now the actual people behind this, the research team, are telling you, actually, after
Some
time has
thorough
passed,
investigation.
yeah, after more investigation, time has passed, you know, because technically we rushed this. We didn't know the long-term effects because no one's had it for long-term. There's a new vaccine. We had to rush it, right? Because Biden wanted to expedite it. Let's end the pandemic. You know, let's do it. And successful, yet, hey, there's going to be some fucking symptoms. Literally, when I took the vaccine, they make you sign the shit that says it and everything. Like, listen, damn near basically saying, yo, you could die and we're not. You can't sue us. That's what they basically were saying, right? These vaccine companies.
Damn, bro, you still got it, bro.
Hey man, I wanted to travel. I needed to do it to take the flights and also to go into certain buildings and shit. You couldn't even go to like any like state ran buildings without the vaccine card.
That's all control, bro.
You know,
That's
but
all crowd
now
control.
you know the tables are turning, and it's very ironic. But to me, it's not really surprising because people are just looking like idiots. It's like when Trump and Biden were running up against each other the first election, and I was like, "Yo, research their policies." People were like, "Shut the fuck up!" Why would it's not Trump and that's it? It's Biden. Why else would you vote for? It can't be Trump, you dumbass.
The fuck up.
Local people that everyone knows. Local people telling me this on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, research. That you're voting for the policies. Why can't I say research the policies? Now the same people retweeting Trump memes and basically going towards the Trump side. People are hypocrites, and it's okay. Just admit to the hypocrisy rather than hiding behind the fake screen of perfection that everyone wants to hide. That's not reality. That's not reality. But are you vaccinated, by the way? I'm pretty sure you had to
actually
be,
got
right?
Johnson & Johnson. Funny enough.
Oh
right
my
before they called
God!
it back.
You're lucky your foot's still here.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I haven't read the case study for that article, so I can't speak on any of this. Because that was the first thing I was taught when I was in school, is that you have to check the science yourself. So I can't. I haven't read the case. Because here's the thing, like when I took econ, we was lying out our asses. Like, yo, they taught us how to lie. You can make a case study and make the wildest argument and make it seem like it's plausible. And I'm never gonna forget. I took a philosophy class. No, it's true. Like you can lie with statistics.
I left econ after the first day.
No, yeah, you can lie out your ass with that shit. Nah, you can lie out your ass. And it's the same thing across science. And I remember from my knowledge, truth, and belief class, it was such an interesting conversation we had with an archaeologist professor. He was the one that taught it. He's archaeology and philosophy. He says, you can't go by the headlines because, perfect example, headline will say, dark chocolate helps with, expands your life, it increases life expectancy. And that's the headline the news will go with. Most of the time, the news isn't even reading the full case study. They're just reading the abstract.
True.
So they're just getting, bare information out of it. Yep. And then when you actually go into it, you realize, oh, you didn't consider this variable. You exaggerated that variable. This wasn't even tested by a different group of people. This is just your argument. It has to now be retested by another group for it to actually have some scientific validity. That's why, I have to read the case study, like the actual 150-page fucking case, to know if they actually did they actually did everything correctly.
What are the credible sources?
Yeah. But if
Where
this
did they
was
get their knowledge from?
And if this is actually a credible case study and it was done properly and it's valid, it's hilarious as fuck. I'm gonna love this because I'm never gonna forget when the Republicans were saying that the science, the scientific method that we use for everything was incorrect when it was being used to defend the COVID argument. Now that it's being used against the COVID argument, we now agree with the scientific method.
Yeah.
Very interesting. A lot of hypocrisy. It's the same thing with Donald Trump and Biden. It's like, well, fuck Biden on this issue. Trump was doing the same thing. Oh, well, I don't care. It's not, people don't want to find truth. They just want to be right. I find that stupid. I like truth.
The question is, how much is unpoisoned blood going for?
Oh my God.
Because I got some.
I didn't get boosted. Did you get boosted?
Well, you mean like going again?
The booster shot.
I did a second time.
There's a booster shot.
Got like
the
three
third one? No,
shits.
I didn't do none of those.
There's 3
Not
boosters.
the boosters. No, I didn't do the boosters.
My
I just
sister
did the
had
second dose. And that was it. But that's when I got sick and stuff, and I felt like I had a connection. I would tell the doctor, I'm like, yo, I feel weird. but then I couldn't talk about it online because people were up for some type of way.
Last time I was at the
There's
doctor.
a running thing on Twitter about niggas like him. They call themselves purebloods now.
I'm a pureblood, bro.
They don't have the mRNA shit in them.
Yeah,
and
I'm
the-
not tainted,
the
bro.
COVID. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what-
tainted.
No, I'm so dead ass.
You must nut super babies.
There's Reddit like threads
Listen,
about it. It's crazy,
I believe
bro.
it, bro. I cannot wait for them to say that my blood and my nut is like expensive. I'm gonna be pushing that shit out like there's no tomorrow.
Oh my god.
No, but yeah, no, I read the full article and it definitely seems like there's like different countries involved, like New Zealand, Denmark. Like they have scientists from all over the place,
bro,
and it's like a breakthrough right now in science. This story.
Let's be
so
honest.
people like there's so many articles and people are going crazy because it's like a gotcha moment. Like, hey, people were saying this years ago. You know that, right?
Yeah. Let's be honest. Everything, any type of medication has fucking side effects.
Even
That's a fact.
Advil. There's some people that can't take too much Advil.
Everything has side effects.
It's like, what? But people get
No,
scared to talk about
If
it.
you take Advil multiple times, like if you take it, because this actually started coming out. Women started using Advil for their
During pregnancy?
menstruals.
Oh, okay.
They're using it every month. No, they started having heart conditions. Women were having heart attacks because you can't use Advil that much. So it's like, that's my other thing, bro. This is the thing about science. Yo, oh my God. Science is not proven. Nothing in this world is proven. Only thing proven are the fundamental truths. A triangle has 3 sides, 2 + 2 = 4, shit like that. Beyond that, no. There's like a 99.9999% chance. You remember in stats?
Yeah.
When they'll be like, if you say in stats, I prove this, you'll fail. My
Yeah.
professor said this a million times. I prove this, I'm writing the whole thing wrong. You're failing. Because you can't prove anything in this world. Everything we have is off this assumption that it is 99.999% right. So that's why when niggas started seeing articles coming out saying, oh, we thought it was this way. No, it was that way. Yes, because that's science. Science is inconclusive. There's not enough evidence to fully prove anything. It doesn't work. You're not God.
Yeah. And my thing is like also I don't know, like I feel it comes off weird. People come off very robotic the way they defend the vaccine, like be careful. What are you saying, bro? It's like, bro, what is going on? Like, what happened? Like, what happened with you? Like, where you like are convinced? Like,
it's a disservice to academia.
Jesus Christ! Like, when did we become so much robotic and this and that? Like, that's just disgusting, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop that shit. Like, I don't never liked it when people were like that. Even if the people that are doing like the sense of conspiracy theoriesness, like Alex Jones, etc., Joe Rogan. If you guys don't like those people, that's fine. But hear them out.
The issue is, Vic, I get why they're like that, though. Maybe COVID was the issue, but
like
beyond
Aaron
COVID-
Rodgers, remember the Aaron Rodgers shit?
Yeah, but people like that are dangerous because when people start vaccinating their kids in general and they allow them to not get vaccinated for measles and smallpox, children die.
Yeah.
If you look it up, over the last 5 years, we've had more deaths and outbreaks of measles, smallpox, things that are archaic because we've already found a vaccine for it. HPV, but people won't vaccinate their kids anymore because they're like, oh, I don't trust it. It should be my right to do it. And then you go to a fucking playground with an infant and the infant gets fucking HPV, smallpox, measles, and they die because they have no antibodies to fight it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to adapt. They're an infant. They're 3 months. They're going to die. And that's the issue is that you can challenge COVID vaccine, which I think you should. You should always challenge science. But if you're not going to reasonably challenge something and read some bullshit on the internet and then use it to endanger other kids' lives, then you're a fucking horrible human being.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that perspective. I just look at it from like, if you are going to do something right, like for example, the vaccine, I researched it. I picked the best one. Pfizer seemed like the best one out of everything I've researched from all the other companies. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this one, right? Now, when it came to doing more doses, I was like, oh, I'll do the second one because it was like required for certain things, etc. They were like, oh, you need the second one for it to be effective. But then once they started doing the third one, and then there's booster shots, and then this booster, I'm like, yeah, for me it became too excessive, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing it anymore. But it's like, I get it, where it's like people that are like, oh, wouldn't do the vaccine or don't do it at all, then that's like a different thing. Like they wouldn't do any vaccine. That's where they look. You can argue crazy because there was a case I think last month of a young girl that had measles, and people were like in the comments going crazy because why the fuck does this parent not have given this girl the measles vaccine when she was a baby or younger, and now she has measles. Like, this is preventable, you know, but they probably were one of those people that were quote unquote hippie, or like they don't do any vaccine.
No,
you know,
they went into the vaccine hole. That's the danger.
Yeah.
If you go into the COVID vaccine hole and the anti-COVID hole, you're gonna find yourself in a group of people who truly believe that modern medicine is broken completely, and we should not. And vaccines are evil, and that's the problem. Is that once you're in that echo chamber, people die. That's it.
Yeah, you just can't shun people for having any, you know, doubt or like opposed opinion. If anything, you should be informative. Oh, you don't believe in it? Oh, I think that you should, but let me give you my take and my opinion. People weren't addressing it that way. They were like, you don't believe in this shit? I'm unfollowing you. Fuck you. Like, you're a fucking dumbass. Are you fucking crazy, bro? And it's like, whoa. Oh, I'm not a fan of yours no more. Wait a minute. Because I want to do something about my health. Maybe help me. Let's have a conversation about it. Why do you believe what you believe? People didn't want to have the conversation. So hopefully now the conversation is going to happen, because you have no other fucking option. Because look at the news, and it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. More people are going to talk about it. So, you know, hopefully this video doesn't get blocked. If it does, it's going to keep... I hope it doesn't, though. I might... we'll see. I might have to edit out the whole segment. Last two topics. Over the weekend, there was a crazy story when it comes to comedy, right? In my opinion, one of the biggest comeback in comedy history has happened with this famous white comedian, Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis in 2019 was fired from SNL. This was around the cancel culture era because of Asian slurs he said in a joke, and SNL canceled him. Before he even debuted on SNL, he was canceled. Full circle moment now, years later, he's hosting SNL. Why? Because technically, they need him more than he needs them, because Shane Gillis right now is at the peak of his career. He's one of the most successful comedians in the country. He has gotten cosigns from Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan, etc. Very successful podcaster. He has Netflix specials. He has a Netflix show coming. He's extremely successful. Multi-millionaire and an excellent skit writer, in my opinion. He does a phenomenal Donald Trump impression. This was his opening monologue. Still haven't seen this, so we can watch it together here. I think we should be allowed to react to it real quick. That's a pretty good monologue. This almost has 3 million views. People were anticipating this shit like crazy. That's the monologue alone, right?
Bro, the funniest part is him dodging
the autism.
Nigga dodged the autism.
Yeah, that shit.
No, that shit was good.
Almost
Like,
got me.
he said cracker, right, too?
Yeah,
I heard cracker.
He said
crazy.
cracker. He said cracker.
Bro, saying cracker, laughing about autism.
He called him retarded.
Oh, my God.
A lot of the jokes didn't land because he didn't say the word he wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he transparently kept it, like...
The thing that made it awkward for me is when he would do that face and, like, look.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is where you're supposed to laugh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then there was he did a bunch of skits, but the two most funny ones, bro, I want to see you guys react to this. So this one is the Trump one, right? And I already said he has a good-ass Trump impersonation, but this is the Trump sneaker skit. He did a Trump sneaker skit and Joe Biden sneaker as well. He created a Joe Biden sneaker. It's like, I think, 2-3 minutes long. They do a lot of short skits on SNL, but sometimes they hit lately, sometimes they don't. Shane, look at this. The Air Biden shoes make you fall and slip, and the Trump shoes make you so confident that you're delusional.
The best part was the very last part, Air Biden.
Bro.
The other shit was dry to me.
And look at the last one we're gonna watch. He did a Liberty Mutual commercial. This is crazy, bro.
And done. We're on it. Quickly now. Somebody's paying for coverage they don't need. Liberty Mutual lets you customize and save, so you only pay for what you need.
Whoa, really?
Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I was not expecting that shit. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Look at the ostrich, nigga. Look at the ostrich with the gun, nigga.
Bro. Hold on.
Look at the
Oh my God, bro. Bro, oh my God.
Look at the ostrich with the gun.
Bro.
The emu. Emu. It's an emu.
So you only pay for what you need.
Whoa, really?
What the Limu? You barely moved. Jesus, I need to think. I think
Oh my God. No fucking way.
No serial number.
It's almost like you wanted this to happen, Limu. Act like a goddamn cowboy. You know what they do to insurance salesmen in jail? God damn it, fine, do it.
Planted the gun. Oh my God.
Wait, you knew this guy was a dealer? This was also you could steal his stash and sell it for yourself?
Oh my God.
I don't want it. You're dirty, Limu, and now you dirtied my ass up too.
Damn.
Yo.
Damn.
Oh.
By letting them customize and save?
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my God.
That motherfucker pimp, bro.
Oh God,
He's
still
alive.
What are we gonna do?
Damn, he leaning, bro.
Oh my. Liberty.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
That was hard. That was
Bro,
hard.
that shit was gold, bro. That's a 10 out of 10 skit, bro. That's one of the best skits I've seen.
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Nemu said, "Get in the car, nigga."
There was people saying that this one might have not aired, but they put it online.
Okay.
I believe it.
That one should have aired, but SNL is politically driven. So
Like, they
they're
probably wouldn't air that live.
Yeah.
Because probably you're just watching TV, it's late night, but if you're watching it, just a fucking guy gets shot by a fucking emu. It's like, what the fuck? And he's doing coke. Bro, that shit was gold,
That
bro.
shit was hilarious.
That's like something I would think of, like, in my mind, like a sick joke, and then he turned it into, like, a fucking... Nah, that shit was incredible, bro. So shout out to Shane Gillis, phenomenal comedian. I think his skits are dope. Check out his skit channel. He has a skit channel. He has a podcast channel. And he's on everyone's podcast, literally all the time. Joe Rogan, everyone. Check him out. But yeah, there we have it. That's the podcast for the week. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. I'll double check to make sure I didn't skip nothing major or anything. Let's real quick, the Librarian. So there's a Librarian that went viral because this Librarian is an amazing person. He's just genuinely a librarian. He does TikToks about books and reading and being a librarian and embracing reading and education and wanting people to go to his library. And he comes off nerdy. So people have decided to make fun of him. They've bullied him to the point that this guy has literally quit his job. He's leaving the library. Supposedly he has a job now with PBS. After going viral, they given him a job. But after the PBS announcement, he still decided to leave the library. No one knows if he's still going to work with PBS, if he's going to quit fully and retire fully. There was a page that called him out. I believe it was a trans woman on Twitter by the name of, let me try to read it right here, something with an M. And he called her, he didn't call her out, but people were calling her out for him because she was the main viral tweet.
Yeah.
That led to the spiral of the bullying and et cetera online. But Miss Mojo, right here, Miss Mojo, she made her account private, and then she literally made an apology video about this whole situation. And there was a post from the librarian, Mychal, the librarian, and he accepted the apology. And here we have, I'm gonna show you guys the apology tweet that he did. Right here. Right here, the acceptance by him to Miss Mojo. He tweeted her, "The librarian accepts your apology. Thank you, Miss Mojo. Always strive for kindness. Mr. Rogers taught me it's best sort of magic. There's 3 ways for ultimate success. First way is to be kind. Second way is to be kind. And third way is to be kind," right? And this is Mychal viral post. And then if you go to Miss Mojo's page, the trans woman right here, you see Miss Mojo. She said on her bio, private account, I made a joke that on Twitter that was amplified in harmful ways. I've apologized and taken full accountability for the impact. Apology video link below. Then it takes us to a private video on YouTube right here, 2 minutes long.
It's Miss Mojo. Baby, y'all have been tearing me up. My God, but I get it. I get it. I'm making this video to formally apologize to Mychal, the librarian. Mychal, I made a joke on Twitter. That wasn't the best joke, and I deleted it, and I apologize, but I wanted to put my mouth to the message in this format to let you know, brother, I sincerely apologize to you for bringing this negative energy and affecting you in such a negative way. That wasn't my intent. However, I do realize that the impact that I have caused you harm matters most in this situation, and nothing else matters beyond that. So for that, Mychal, I apologize sincerely. But I do believe in the message of doing well by the community.
So then she goes on to basically say, oh, you know, let's focus on mental health, you know, donate to mental health, etc. You know. But obviously she did make the joke. And it caused what it caused. You had a big take on this on Twitter that you were going off. What's your take on this?
So she did that after she had made her account private and secretly doubled down on it. She had said, I don't know why people are so upset, like there's something dark about him. And that was her major point, that the librarian was given a very dark vibe. That bothered me a lot because, you know, people don't choose to have mental health issues. A lot of people, a majority of them, you know, you just wake up and you have it. It's a lot like I've always said, a physical ailment, being blind, being deaf, having cancer. Like you just don't choose these things. And she chose to take a very positive video where this man is trying to uplift his community, because a lot of people don't know that the local library is a great resource. You can get a lot of things at the local library, especially if you're low income. And he's trying to encourage people to go to their local libraries of all ages. And your response to that is to see that and just highlight hatred and highlight something dark. And, you know, I feel bad for the librarian because he's not allowed to react. He's not allowed to lose his composure. My provider told me one day that the biggest thing you have to know about mental health is that it is your responsibility to decide how you react to other people's reaction to your condition.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I have to be the adult and act accordingly to something I have no control over. If you feel like I have a dark presence, if you feel like my OCD and my routine is obstructive, if you feel that my borderline and my bipolar is getting out of hand, it is now my responsibility to take your feelings into account, even though I might be in a state of being at the current moment where I'm just not in control. Try to fight as hard as I can to gain control and do everything I can to make you feel better. Because if I don't do that, then I'm disruptive. I am a problem in the society, because mental illness is only fun, it's only cute, it's only marketable, it's only something you post about when it's not being disruptive, when it's not being violent, when it's not being directed towards someone else. It's only when it's inward. It's never when it's outward. And that sucks, because that nigga was so fucking happy to share those vids, nigga. Smile on his face. And when he got that backlash, he was saying words that concerned me. I really hope they did a wellness check. Whenever someone who deals with mental illness says, I don't have that much longer on this earth, they're going to most likely kill themselves. They're well aware that their mental illness is taking over. They're well aware that they don't know how much longer they can fight back. It disturbs me that niggas didn't go out of their way to make this person feel special or wanted, and instead they highlighted things that just should have never been brought up. Because it takes a real genuine soul to go on the fucking internet and be like, yo, go to your library. Like, better yourself. Let's improve community. This is why you niggas are nasty. This is why you niggas suck on my mother. Because you know what's going to happen, bro? In May, when it's Mental Health Awareness Month, they're going to be sharing all this shit about sharing and speaking to people and not hurting yourself. That's just not real. Because when you start sharing about the things you're dealing with when your mental illness starts to reflect itself in your actions towards others, and it's not in a way that people are used to or it's too disruptive, then it's like, oh no, this nigga's too much. We can't handle this person. We can't handle that. We gotta do something about this. We gotta regulate this. We gotta regulate that. It's sad as fuck. I hope that nigga's getting help. I hope he gets the PBS job. I hope that nigga gets rich. I don't give a damn about this person's apology. I don't want to
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. I'm cool on Mojo Jojo. You want to know why I'm cool on Mojo Jojo? Because Mojo Jojo was talking mad fucking shit when she, I don't want to misgender, was talking mad fucking shit when they fucking made their account private. And when people who were following them started to expose the bullshit they were saying on their private account, then this apology pops up. All right, cool. You people don't care about people with mental health. And for the people who have mental health, just understand, people such as myself who struggle with it are understanding. There's people out there who want to help you. There's people out there who want to see you alive. Don't allow these niggas to diminish you, because these niggas just don't understand you, and they're never going to.
Yeah, no. It was crazy to see, man. That shit broke my heart. Like, the guy was just being himself all the time and amazingly happy and encouraging people to read. And then people found it weird, and it's like, oh, yeah. I guess it comes off weird when you live in a society right now where like the most mainstream shit all the time is Blueface and Krishan Rock literally beating the fuck out of each other, and that's all that's on your timeline. Well, here's some refreshing shit. This guy's just, you know, happily engaged and really loves reading books and loves the library, you know. And then one thing is to say like, oh, there's something like about this guy. I don't really like him. But then to say like the way they were painting it as if like it's dark and manipulative, damn near alluding to like this nigga
touching children,
touch kids, brings kids to his library. I was like, what the fuck are you niggas talking about? What the fuck? Why would he say, hey, come to this library, this address, etc. Public job. He's a public worker at a public library, and then lure kids from online to there? That would be the most idiotic fucking sexual predator in the world.
It's like, ableism.
Yeah, come on, bro. People just bullshit, you know, but...
You're afraid of the things you haven't normalized.
Yeah, but the guy just had a very unique vernacular, the way he spoke, the smile, and the enthusiasm on the camera. It was dope as fuck. That's only going to get him now, I feel like, richer and more famous. And hopefully, though, will he be happy, though? You know, we got to make sure he gets happy, he gets proper help.
I do.
That's the real thing that matters, because that motherfucker looked like he would be happy with a fucking peanut butter sandwich. Like,
no, yeah.
He just cared about fucking reading. That nigga did not care about no clout. He didn't want no clout or fame. It just happened to land in his way because people love his videos. So there we have it. A modern day Mr. Rogers. A modern day who's the guy that read the book that we met? The black guy at the Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
The dude from Star Trek.
The guy from Reading Rainbow and Star Trek. We met him at Comic-Con. That's what this guy is, veering towards the path of that. So hopefully he gets that position properly. You know, and then God forbid it ever does happen, but if some creepy shit comes out of him, etc., okay, then you go on him. But don't
throw that on
on him without that ever, like, come on, man.
It's cool because when man rejects someone, God embraces them.
Yeah.
So fuck y'all.
We're gonna take you to an Omah Lay concert, Mychal. Let's take you front row. Wait, no. Why would I say that? He's a guy. We can't take him to Omah Lay concert.
What is that?
Omah Lay, the Nigerian artist.
Oh yeah.
What am I talking about?
You're crazy.
No, we're not doing that. We're taking him to Ice Spice concert.
Ice Spice is crazy.
Something else, a girl.
I nigga don't watch Ice Spice.
Yeah, but I was alluding to him being gay when he's not. I don't think so. We don't know that. We're not gonna put that. Let's move on. At the end of the podcast, Club and Bishop podcast. Cap, we love you guys. We're not Mojo Jojo. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. Be safe. I have a headache. I'm hungry.
They gon' love me for my ambition.